Travis Rogers, DeMarco Farr.
The Far Side. You ready for the Far Side?
I'm in the Far Side.
You're in the Far Side.
Go.
Welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. So let's get to the fun, shall we? The Travis and DeMarco Show right now.
Yeah! I had faith in you, DeMarco. I knew you were going to make it.
Yeah.
I looked at the clock, and I'm like, he's got a watch. He's got a phone. He's gonna make it. You came skipping on in here as happy and freewheeling as I've seen you
I
in
had
quite
a horrible
some time.
combo. This is a horrible combo. So pasta and cheese last night. Coffee and raisin bran on the way in, plus traffic.
That's like a gastrointestinal suicide mission.
Yes, that was bad. This is how you start hating people. Move!
Yeah, I need you to get out of the way.
Yes, right now, Mr. Bus Driver.
You made it. I'm not worried about
Thank you. Bus drivers are rude, too. They just start moving over.
Well, they got bigger cars than you.
That's all right.
You're going to get out of their way.
We're going to test that someday. Yeah, we're going to see who's...
Good luck. You're going to lose, bro.
That's a really bad plan.
We're going to test that.
Look, you want to take on a bus?
What?
That is
Bro,
your deal.
Raisin bran and coffee, and it's working. I got to get to work. Excuse me. You got all day to drive the bus.
Look, they put that accordion thing in the middle. They're so big. That's like two buses.
Come on, try it. Let's go.
Those things always freak me out. I'm always afraid that thing's like going to tear in half, and the back half of the bus is going to go flying.
I couldn't wait to get on one of those so I could stand in the middle.
No way.
Anybody else? I could not wait to stand on one of those things.
No. Those I do not like those because the bus is moving weirdly.
It's cool though.
No, I don't like. When we were leaving SoFi the other day. I had to go out to. Shouldn't say had to. I got to go out to see my friends at Rotolo Chevrolet. Right.
You had to take back the truck.
I had to take back the truck, and I was driving, and I went over one of those really high overpasses to merge onto a different freeway.
Oh yeah.
And the traffic was really slow. Like the merge was taking some time, so I was up on that high level of the overpass for a solid 4 or 5 minutes.
Scary, right?
DeMarco, it's as close as I've ever come to having a full-blown panic attack because I do not like heights. That is like
I didn't know you had a problem with heights.
I don't like that at all.
No way.
You ever see me near the window? We're on the second floor here.
This is true. I've
I
never
don't go
seen
near
you
the
near the window.
windows.
Yeah.
I'm good, man. Like sitting here, I don't have to look at it. But like somebody,
You're only on the second floor.
I know. Look at the view. No, I'm good. I do not window in an airplane. We're going to close that. We're going to look straight at. Just
okay.
I can get on an airplane. It's not anything like that. I was up there, and you can feel those things kind of bounce a little bit, right? I was as close to having I need to get out of here a moment. And,
really?
And there was no shoulder because I was even looking like, okay, I'm gonna do that thing that you're never supposed to do. I'm just gonna drive in the shoulder and just get down here.
Get out of here.
I need to get out of here.
Yeah.
And then thankfully it finally started to move.
It was that bad for you? I didn't know that.
I haven't had that before, but I've never gotten stuck up there like that because usually I can drive over it, no problem. Doesn't because just
you're up and you're over,
you're
but
down,
now
you go.
you're up at the top.
And I'm sitting there, and all I'm thinking is earthquake, and I just was.
You got stuck at the top of the Ferris wheel and it freaked you out.
Yeah,
it freaked you out. So is that what happened
at Disneyland on that giant one with the big Mickey head in the middle?
You got stuck?
Yeah, not stuck, but you're up there. No, I can do that because it moves. You don't sit at the top.
You're talking about the wheel?
I'm talking about the big sundial wheel thing.
Do you? So you don't do the one that
I don't
swings?
do any of them anymore because I did the one, and you're up there, and you're up there.
Yeah.
And you sit there.
You realize what you just did.
No. And all I'm thinking of is, what if I had to somehow, some way, get out of this
cement
thing?
down
you
there.
Can't.
Yeah.
No.
You're stuck.
No.
I didn't know you had a fear of heights, man. That's interesting.
How are you at the press box on Sundays?
That great question.
Here's why I'm okay, because it feels like you're in a building, right? Like I'm in a building. It doesn't feel like I'm on the edge of anything.
Okay.
Like
it's high.
It is high, but you don't feel high because where you sit in the press box, you look down, there's people 10 feet below me.
Yes.
So there's not this big long drop to something.
And that's
there's
the
something below.
seventh floor, and the ground level is the 6th. So you're on the second floor. The field is actually down.
The field is down, but it's what's underneath me. I can't have a void underneath me.
Okay, I didn't know this. How did we mess with you with a fear of heights?
Why would you do that?
Because he told me. I got to lean into it now. How do I make
because
fun
I
of him
told you
being afraid of heights? Yes.
I had a lady in the Ferris wheel thing at DCA. That we were doing the swinging one, and she was it was a young girl with her mom, and the lady goes, bleh, bleh.
Oh no!
And Christian was like, she's gonna throw up. She's gonna throw up. He's like, ma'am,
there's bags in there.
No, there's not.
Yeah, there is.
Really?
Like barf bags?
I've never seen that in my life.
They don't even have barf bags on airplanes anymore. Do they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do. Southwest.
What?
Guaranteed. Get a middle seat. This
Really?
is how you do it. Yeah. Take the bag out and just hold it. No one will sit next to you.
What?
That's genius.
I'm putting you up on game. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Just hold the bag and no one sits next to you. It's great.
What a great move.
Absolutely. If you
good
can't throw
move.
some water on your face.
I'm going to a little cold sweats. Maybe have a couple of bites of clam chowder before you get on the plane.
Raisin bran and
Raisin
coffee.
There you go. Right. Oh, no, what, bro? I'm not getting on a plane. You just can't.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it's great stuff. Yeah,
That's
I did
good
not
stuff.
know.
That's a good
now
hack.
I know you're afraid of heights. Yeah, great
Yeah,
stuff.
I don't have a lot of phobias or
What is he
triggers or
doing?
anything like that.
Oh, my God.
He's trying to turn on the TV.
I wouldn't want to do that.
I
He's
thought he was
standing
getting
on
ready
the desk.
to dive or something.
Yeah.
What happened?
No,
No.
not
Okay.
doing that. Not doing. How you feeling this morning?
Good,
Other than
man.
your close call.
Feeling lighter, feeling happy, feeling nervous.
About?
The Jets game a little bit.
It does feel trappy.
It is trappy. It is a trap. It is a trap that you're walking into.
Can I try to make you feel a little better?
Go ahead.
Even if the trap gets sprung, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but it's still football. It's still physical.
Yeah.
And I think goal number 1 is to win. Goal number 2 is to walk out
Get
of that
out of
place
there with all your guys.
healthy.
Yeah.
Right, without showing too much. That's what I mean. It's the worst time to face Aaron Rodgers.
I did.
He's got nothing to lose.
Locked on Rams podcast last night
Yeah.
with the Jets guy. Locked on Rams available wherever you get your podcast, free and available, never behind a paywall. There's also a YouTube component.
You and AK.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
Okay.
well,
Yeah.
we both,
I mean,
For the sickos that like
they
to
just
watch.
get right into
we,
it.
we
Yeah.
both dabble in the same universe.
Right.
But we do on Thursdays we do the crossover with the whoever we're
What
playing.
did he say?
So he asked me what's the most important thing. I said to leave with as many guys as you showed up with.
Yes. Well, you're not going to get people arrested. You mean
No, no,
healthy.
You always go to imprisonment,
I mean,
man.
you just
like
said,
you,
yo,
I
you
have
gonna
a
leave 'em
fear.
there?
I have a fear of overpasses. You have a fear of guys getting thrown in the can.
You're going to leave him in New York?
No, I'm
Yeah.
going to leave them in the hospital,
We
not
got
the
same
jail.
thing. It's still a physical football game, and their defense is better than advertised. They get after you. They really have. And they're good against mobile quarterbacks and stationary ones like the ones they're going to see with
Yeah,
Matthew
he's
Stafford.
no longer a mobile quarterback.
No.
He's where you're going to find
He's going to
him.
be in the dot. He's going to
Yeah.
make some things happen with his arm. But, I mean, and Jeff Ulbrich, another situation. He is a defensive-minded head coach, and he's in their meeting room. So that defense plays fast. They play hard. They play hard for him. So this ain't going to be easy. This is the worst game to have in front of the last two.
Yeah, it's like you said. They're going to turn on the scoreboard, so you're going to want to try to win. You're going to want to, and we talked about this yesterday. I'm of the opinion that you want to continue to have good habits, and this is one of the things that I don't worry about with the Sean McVay team. Sean McVay's teams they might have a bad game, but they don't have a lot of nonsense that goes on. Like they may lose, but if they lose, it's because they didn't execute the game plan play. It's not going to be because of the extracurricular stuff that goes on. But the game against the Jets doesn't the win or loss from are you going to get in or not isn't essential. Now, if you're thinking of you need a back door into the playoffs, like if you beat the Jets and you beat Arizona, but Seattle continues to win and they beat you in that last game, then all of a sudden they can kind of swing back through. You want that back door against Washington, potentially at least.
Yeah.
But you don't have to have it, and that's hard to just kind of dismiss.
It's just fun. It's the holidays, so a lot of people are patting you on the back from the Rams' perspective. You got to go there. They're at home. They have a lot more advantages than you do. They can pull out all the stops as they want.
They're
can pull
also
out the
4-10
flea flicker.
though. They're
That's what I
4-10 for a reason.
They can do a lot of stuff that you can't because you don't want to show anything to your next two opponents. So this is, like I said, this is the worst time of year and the worst type of Aaron Rodgers to face.
You said that a few times.
He's playing good football.
You don't want to show anything. He's played better the last few weeks, but he also has been pretty all over the map over the course of the season. But he has been better. I want to keep going back to what you said about you don't want to show a whole lot. Take me through that. Take me through. I don't want to put something on tape that I might want to use in the final two games, but I also want to make sure that I win the game. I also want to make sure that we're in a position to utilize a wild card position if that's what it is. So if it comes down to let's run it because we need it today, but you might see it in the next 2 weeks, or hey, under no circumstances are we breaking out XYZ because I need that for the end. How does that balance out?
Okay, so every play in the McVay era, in his offense, every play has at least a check or there's 3 plays built into one,
right?
Depending on what you see.
Right.
So either we're going to stay with the play, we're going to check to this, or we're going to check to a pass. So let's eliminate the last two. So whatever we call the run play, we're going to stay with it. No matter what they give us, we're going to stay with the run because we don't want Arizona knowing what we're checking to or why we're checking or give them anything to think about, Arizona and Seattle. So If it's to a heavy box.
Okay, can I stop you right there?
Go ahead.
Let's say that what you say. You walk up and it's a heavy box, and I got a run play called in the huddle. And Matthew Stafford's sitting there going, I know this isn't going to work. I know this isn't
we
gonna
don't
work.
have numbers to this side.
Right. If we run the play as called, we're going nowhere.
Well, I mean.
Do I check out into one of those other
right.
things?
Do I just go ahead and let Kyron or Blake Corum run into that unblocked guy? Because they have one more than we can block. So 9 times out of 10, we check to a pass or check the other way.
Right.
But we're not giving you anything. So Kyron or Blake, it's time to be a hero. Right. Make this guy miss.
So that's more important. Keep it in your back pocket. Don't show the alternate. Don't show the checks. Don't show than it is to stay out of a bad play in that situation.
So they can figure out what you're doing or why you're doing it and then have some sort of blitz or whatever on both sides. And same thing with Chris Shula. If you're not getting to Rodgers, if you're rushing just 4, which is what I think you should do, and you're not getting to him, he's scrambling around, and Devontae Adams or Garrett Wilson's making you pay. Resist the urge to send the blitz you've been saving for Kyler or Seattle. Don't put it on tape so they can have a chance to talk about it, figure it out, and have a counter to it. Just go ahead and trust your guys.
Coach, that's got to be so hard, man.
Go back to Jeff Fisher.
Yeah,
instead of coming up with something different, just kick the mule harder. We got to play harder.
Run the middle school offense.
Right, there you go. Yes,
that was my favorite Todd Gurley quote of all time.
The middle school.
But
we're running a middle school offense. That applies this week. Yeah. It's not necessarily preseason, but I'm not showing you blank.
This has got to be such a challenge for the players, for the coaching staff to go, I know this is not our best option, but we got to do it anyway.
Challenge for the coach. The players don't know. The players are going to run what you call. It's for the coaches. You have to resist the urge and remember what's important.
Can I ask? Can I ask you something just like random? So, you're talking about not showing a lot. They showed a lot against the Bills, right? I mean, for them to score 40-something points, it seems like they showed a lot of new stuff. Not new stuff, maybe not new stuff for you.
4 wide receiver sets. You hadn't seen a lot of that.
Oh,
so,
in the rounds. Yeah, you were saving that.
So then you go against San Francisco and you get 12 points. Isn't that where you kind of held back? That way you don't show nothing to the Jets and nothing to Arizona and stuff like that?
That's a great example of what I mean. So everything you put on tape versus Buffalo is everything they practice for.
Okay.
So all the end-around stuff they took away just by alignment. And they're calling it out. When you see Puka that's attached to the end of the line, like where a tight end usually stands, you see Nick Bosa stand up and give the reverse alert signal. Watch this, because here it comes. So they know it's coming. You didn't see any of that versus Buffalo because they had no idea. So that's what I mean. Keep it tight. Make sure Arizona and Seattle doesn't know what's coming, and then it'll look like you're ahead again. So it's a trap game. You know it's a trap. It's on your players. Yes.
So what you're telling me is that coaching matters.
Big time.
Darvin Ham thinks so, too. That's coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
For ESPN LA contest rules, go to ESPNLA.com and click the contest button.
NextGen is the official plumbing, heating, and AC company of SoCal sports fans. That's right. NextGen is the absolute best in the biz with thousands of 5-star reviews to prove it. Is your heating and cooling system ready for the season? Call NextGen today. For just $88, you'll receive a detailed multi-point inspection, performance evaluation, and professional recommendations on any necessary repairs, all to keep your home safe and comfortable all season long. Don't wait until it's too late. Call 833-3-NEXGEN today to schedule your $88 heating and cooling system diagnostic. NextGen is the only name to remember for comfort and reliability all season long. That's 833-3-NEXTGEN, 833-3-NEXGEN, or visit nextgenaaronplumbing.com to schedule your $88 heating and cooling system diagnostic today.
NEXGEN, call 833-3-NEXTGEN.
Unwrap the savings at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton during the 2024 Subaru Share the Love event, where every Subaru purchase helps make a difference. Drive home a brand new 2024 Subaru WRX or Solterra with 0% financing, or a new 2024 Subaru Crosstrek with just 3.9% financing. Visit OceanSubaruOC.com.
Approved credit through Subaru Motors Finance. Not all buyers or vehicles will qualify. 0% APR for 48 months on the WRX and 72 months on Solterra. 3.9% APR for 72 months. 7 new purchase or lease. Subaru will donate $250 to your choice of charity. Plus tax, tag, title, and dock fee. Sales, security deposit. See dealer for complete details. Expires 1/02/2025.
Happy holidays from Mir Audio Video in Westwood with an exclusive deal for ESPN LA listeners. Introducing the stunning 98-inch LG QNED. This TV is next level. For a limited time only, our friends at Mir will be offering this once-in-a-lifetime TV for the lowest price on the planet. You can make it yours for just $4,100, including delivery. Hurry, because supply is limited. 310-234-4010. That's 310-234-4010. Thank you, Mir Audio Video.
Going through a life change, whether you're downsizing, you've inherited a home, or you're just ready for a change, Seller's Advantage is here to make selling your home easy. They'll buy it as is with a competitive cash offer. With Seller's Advantage, you're in control. Close as quickly as you want and do it on your own terms. Check out their reviews online and call for a no-obligation offer at 888-390-AS-IS. That's 888-390-2747 or visit sellersadvantage.com.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
You never expect a Hail Mary pass to win and end the game or getting into an accident. Hey, it's Travis with DeMarco and Evan Cohen.
Only one all-star defensive team you can call to defend you. The personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000.
Don't get sacked by others. Joseph will help you achieve the maximum compensation you deserve. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000.
Let Joseph and his team score a touchdown for you.
Hey, it's Mace. It's that time of year. Shopping is hard. Finding the right gift can be impossible, and waiting until the last minute is a nightmare. The last minute stuff can be a mess. I've got the answer. I'm going to save you all the guesswork. The answer is flowers from the Books Company, and I've got 25% off your entire Books purchase so you can send some too. Here's why the Books Company is so good. Their flowers are cut fresh, sourced directly from the best flower farms, so they last way longer. It was easy. I picked up bouquet, set my delivery date. It was done. No wrapping required. Books is perfect for the people who have everything. Get a festive bouquet for mom, a mini tree for your grandma, and you can go big with a flower subscription for your wife or girlfriend. It's basically happiness on repeat. And right now, you save 25% with promo code ESPN. Go to Books.com. Use promo code ESPN. That's BOUQS.com. Promo code ESPN. Books. Promo code ESPN.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like, to check the kickoff time first before showing up at the stadium.
What? The slot's full already?
Final score of today's game.
You said kickoff was at 3. It was last week.
That's not how it works, Bob. Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Savings vary. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Hey, fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football, it's a pepper thing.
This is the Travis and DeMarco Show.
Now weekdays 9 a.m. to noon on LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
Were they playing Christmas music in the DMV yesterday when you went?
No,
you had to go to DMV?
Bro.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Oh, I'm
now
sorry.
Serving. Gee.
Yeah. Exactly.
122.
What is it about that job? Just makes those people so unpleasant.
Well, the thing is, they feel like
seriously.
That is the nicest way I've ever heard that said.
Wow.
Because unpleasant would be an upgrade for most of them. They're ginormous blanks.
Yes, I'm just asking for help.
Yep.
Yeah.
I not only asking, I have to be here. I'm not here because I'm choosing to be here. I'm not choosing here because there's other. I have to.
I get this letter that says I have to come in, and I'm here.
Okay.
Right.
So they all feel like they have authority, like all of them.
That's, I think, what it is.
Wait, I have to be the devil's advocate here because I had one guy here, the DMV, by USC, there's a DMV right there, on the corner by the freeway, and I had to go do something with my license, and I had done all the things, and the girl's like, you don't have an appointment. I was like, no, ma'am, yes, I do. Here's the thing. She was being a brood bleep, and she goes, fine, go upstairs and see if they can help you. The girl upstairs, super sweet, send me to somebody. And that guy was like, you do have to wait XYZ, but he's like, I can see you've probably been here for a while. He handled my real ID, my
angel.
everything.
The DMV angel.
Great,
the first person you ran into is the person that we all
That's
run into.
normal.
They're-
Yeah.
It's like they're waiting to ruin your day. Like,
Yes.
I get to ruin this guy's day. Watch this. Oh, look, this guy thinks he's going to get something done. Watch this. Hey, do you have this? Yes. Do you have this? Yes. Do you have that? No.
Aha! Got him.
Okay, great.
Wow. Ka-king. Yeah. Why were you there?
Because I have to, like, I moved. I changed my address.
Oh,
I have
okay.
to do all this. I have to file for all this stuff.
Yeah.
So when I get there, I have an appointment. You have your appointment? Yeah, it's an 8-digit number. Is it this one? It's an 8-digit number. Is it this one? It's an 8-digit number. I'm
Wait.
like, okay. So
8 digits,
just
okay.
your confirmation number,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
I'm like, I do have it. It starts with a D, then the F, and then whatever. And then they're like, yes, but it's an 8-digit, it's 8 characters. I'm like, I'm giving them to you. She's like, no, you have to write it down here. I'm like, okay. So then they ask, excuse me. Then they ask, okay, do you have the proof of address? You have this, you have that, you have that. I'm like, okay. You guys have the option to skip the line and do it all online, right?
Right.
That's what you guys call it. Skip the line, do it online. So I do everything online. Fill out the application forms to change your address, to do everything. They ask you for proof of address. Most of these companies nowadays, credit card companies, gas company, garbage, whatever, they give you the paperless options.
Yeah.
So I download a PDF file of it, upload it to the website, to the DMV website, and I show up to the window after we, discuss my appointment number or whatever. They send me to my window 11, now attending G1777 to window 11. So I go to my window 11. They're like, you have proof of your residence, like your address and stuff like that. And I was like, I upload everything to the website. It's like, so you don't have the physical copies? And I said, lady, these are paperless companies.
When was the
Everything
last
is
time you
there.
got an electric bill in the mail?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's all paperless.
Yeah.
You-
All
bank
paperless.
statements. I don't get the bank statements to my mail anymore.
They charge you to get them.
Right. So then I said, okay. So then why? Let me ask you something. Why do you have all these options online when I still have to bring everything in physically? Like, I don't understand.
And what was
that.
the answer to that?
She's
A blank stare?
Well, sometimes people don't know how to upload, documents properly. The pictures are off. They don't really show what we want to see. The address. I'm like, okay, well, that's not a me problem. That's
I did
I'm
it
so
right.
I did it
sorry,
right.
man. Wow,
so then
that
she says, okay, well, it's gonna be this much for that and this much for that. I'm like, okay, I paid all my fees online. Okay, well, that doesn't clear into our system until the next day. So you're gonna have to come back tomorrow, or not next week, or not try to make an appointment because it's not in my system. Your options are these: either you pay the fees again, or
and they'll pay you back?
No. Online it says none of these fees are refundable. But then the lady says, I can give you an application and you can take it up with Sacramento in a 3-month span.
That sounds like extortion, doesn't
Bro,
it? Right.
I'm like, dude, I just want to get
Pay me my money.
I just
Right.
want to
Pay me twice, and maybe if
you'll
you,
get it
if
back.
if you want to deal with somebody like me again, maybe you can get your money back. Not guaranteed.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. That
But
sucks.
man, it's like you go through all the stuff online, and then you have to deal with them. It's just double the work.
Jorge is one of those very rare people who is never in a bad mood, or at least in my experience with you. And you and I have worked together for almost 10 years.
That was
9
Laura,
years.
not me.
And you come in here, you got a smile on your face. You're enthusiastic about doing your work. Every time we've socialized, you're in a good mood. All these things. He comes in today, comes through. Buenos dias, man. I'm like, what's up?
Really?
The DMV sucked the life out of him.
I feel bad for you.
Seriously.
Like, and he's a positive up guy.
I
And the
feel
DMV,
bad.
he came in. This happened yesterday.
Dude,
It lasted
After the
18
show?
hours.
this is where it starts. Okay, so I get there. My appointment's at 2:30. I get there at 2. I park. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna see where the line is. I get in line. I'm like the 5th person in line. I'm waiting to cross the door, and the security guard stops me. He's like, hey, can I help you, sir? And I said, yes. I have an appointment at 2:30. Where do I check in? He looks at his watch. He says, well, it's too early. It's 2 o'clock. Either go wait in your car or wait in the bench outside. You got to come in here at 2:20.
At 2:20.
I said, okay. So I go outside, and that's when I start filling out the rest. Like, uploading my documents. I'm like, I'm going to avoid all this crap, right? I get in there, and it's hell again.
Oh, man. That's horrible. Horrible. Sorry,
Yeah,
bro.
they suck.
They
Bro,
do.
It was bad.
I'm not a big hookup dude, but I will take a hookup on the DMV.
Oh, okay.
That
so,
guy.
In a heartbeat.
Okay, hold on. So, so then I said,
I will take a hookup on the DMV. I will
yeah.
drive out of my way for that
I
hookup. Yes.
my man. So I tell the lady, okay, you want me to come back tomorrow? Now you've seen my paperwork. You've seen everything, my applications, everything, my fees, everything's paid for. do I have to start the process all over again? Can I just skip the line and come see you? Nope. You have to go get in line.
Of course, they get to ruin your day again. Why? If I could ruin your day once or twice, they're going to choose twice.
Can you put a bar at the DMV, or does that kind of defeat the purpose?
I don't think that would go well for anybody.
Yeah, that's not good. Department of Motor Vehicles and a bar.
Can I go back to something you said?
Yeah.
You're not a hookup guy?
I'm not a big hookup dude.
Why not?
I don't like that. I don't like jumping lines. I don't like cutting lines. I don't like. Yeah, I'd like to wait.
Give me an example of something you would say, no, man, I'm good.
Okay, if I'm at a restaurant
and somebody recognizes you
and come on up to the front, no, I'm good.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I respect that.
I'm
That's
good.
good. I thought you meant you're not a hookup guy. And hey, man, just you know what? When you come, just kind of come on over here.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
it
depends.
in the moment. If I'm cutting, but if I know in advance, like no, don't go through door 10. Come over to door
over here.
14.
If we've made an arrangement, that's a different deal. But in front of people, no.
Okay,
but
good.
The DMV hookup, oh, absolutely.
Where do you come out on free stuff?
If it's free, take 3.
Yeah. If it's free, it's for me, and I'll take 3.
And take 3. Yes, sir.
Hey,
yes.
Marco, I got sweet tickets for the Lakers. I can hook you up. Nah, no thanks.
That's different. See, that's an offer. That's an offer. But, don't come on up here. Yeah.
Hey, we can get that for you. You can?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm in.
Tell me more.
Thank you very much.
Tell me more.
Right.
This is radio, man. This is why you get into it for free food occasionally,
yes.
and the random. Let me take care of that for you.
Sucks.
That's it.
Sorry, bro.
That is it.
Hang in there. Yes. Do some push-ups.
That is a bad. Tell me you didn't have this moment where you just want to say, "Listen, I understand that you're not trying to help me, but why? Like, why is this so hard for you just to help me a little bit? I'm trying to get this done.
Yeah.
I'm being respectful to you. I'm not making your life more difficult. I understand that there's a line of people every day, but why is this turned combative
You
for
gotta
no
go Mahomes.
reason at all?
You got to go Mahomes. This is the thing I say about Patrick Mahomes when you saw that quarterback documentary.
Yeah.
When he starts referring to defenders by their first name,
Yeah.
he's trying to humanize himself.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
I'm a person, I'm a human, not a target.
Beverly, why
Beverly,
are we knocking heads
you look
over
nice
this?
today. What's happening?
Yeah.
Tell me something funny that happened.
But what
to
if
you.
I say, "Good morning, I'm here to renew my driver's license. Do you have an appointment?" Like, whoa,
I do
we're
not.
just getting started.
I'm so sorry.
I do, Beverly.
Yeah.
Here's my number. Well, it's 8 digits. Yeah, I understand.
think, let me
have
count.
it right
That's
here.
1, 2. Yeah, you're right. That's 8 digits.
Do you have your documents? I uploaded them
sure
on.
do.
But it's confrontational before anything's even happened.
Right. You got to be a catcher's mitt.
And
Yeah.
almost every
Can't be a bat.
If you hit first, almost everybody else can be like, "Wait, hold on a second."
You know what I think the worst part about that job is, and why they hate us so much, is we get to leave. We do our business and we roll out.
They choose to take that job, though.
But they got to deal with people all day.
I understand
Yes.
that, but at the same time, if their default position is a fighting stance,
Yeah.
people are going to approach in a fighting stance. If your default position is,
Yeah.
"Can I help you today?" Oh, let me see if I can. You know what everybody does? Thank you.
They get this.
You're going to get an occasional a-hole that's going to be,
Yes.
and then you can. But when the first thing I see is your hands up.
Yeah. Or the conversation that happens while you need to be helped.
Yes.
And 2 employees are talking and they're ignoring you.
Yes.
That drives me nuts. Yes. But be a catcher's mitt. Be water. Be Bruce Lee. Just be like water. Yeah. Water takes on different
You're
shapes,
very
different
agreeable.
forms.
And then they ask,
I'm just glad you take free stuff like me.
And then they ask, "Why are you here?" I made an appointment to.
I need to drive.
I'm looking for a new
The
route.
cop told me.
What do you mean? Why am I here? Because I have no other earthly option. That's
See?
why I'm here.
I wanted to meet you, Beverly.
Yeah.
I wanted to
Tell me
meet
they're all
you,
not named
Beverly. I'm here
Beverly,
for
too.
you. See, there you go.
Bev is in a bad mood and she's taking it out on
Beverly,
you.
I
The
love
guy
it.
that I met was great, and that's the guy that I was. Because I told him, I was like, "Man, I wish I can come back to you all the time." But they have specific things they can help you with,
Yeah.
right? Like the specific windows.
Why are you here?
Why are
And
you?
then, but he has since been fired because he was a plug. He was a
too
plug.
nice.
He was too nice.
You know what?
See?
I know he got fired because he helped people.
He helped people.
Hey,
That's not what we do here.
Hey, Dave, we've been getting some feedback that you're actually getting stuff done around here.
Yeah, you're fired.
Okay, you're done. Pack up your stuff and leave, Dave.
Yes, we're here
Great
to make
guy,
people
Dave.
mad.
Beverly, anti-employee of the month.
Right.
9
Help
years
pictures
running.
too many.
Yeah, she's there with her arms crossed, like, get the hell out of here.
Oh my God. Wow.
Lame. Let's talk about Darvingham.
And the DMV.
I haven't been to the DMV in 5 years, and
you're
I'm
mad.
worked up
Look
about
at-
this. This is insanity. Like, I don't understand why it has
It doesn't
to
have
be
to be so hard.
confrontational.
Yes, I know.
I'm not a confrontational guy, but you walk in there and
It's a pit.
We're
It
gonna
is.
I'm not losing.
Yep.
It's like, man, oh man. Darvingham didn't like getting to the DMV or coaching the Lakers, apparently. That's next. Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN. Hey, let's talk about Prize Picks. Look, you've heard me talk about Prize Picks. You hear Cappy, you heard Sedano talk about Prize Picks. Over 10 million members, billions of dollars in awarded winnings. That's why Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports the best, right? And right now, you can win up to 1,000 times your money on Prize Picks. Think about that, 1,000 times your money on Prize Picks. And right now, you're going to want to join this holiday season because Prize Picks is giving away 2 free picks in December, and they're giving away $30+ million in rewards during Pickmas, but you got to be signed up to do it. So put the Prize Picks app on your phone, enter the code 710, and when you do that, you're going to get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. You don't even need to win to get the $50. That's guaranteed. And it's easy and it's fun. All the sports that you love are available on Prize Picks, and it's just pick more or pick less, right? Justin Herbert. You could look at his numbers for tonight's game against the Denver Broncos. Bo Nix, look at his number against the Chargers tonight, and you just pick more or less. It really is that easy with Prize Picks. Don't forget to use the code 710 to get that $50 bonus, win or lose after a first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, run your game.
You never have to miss a moment of LA's mega sports station. Get the all-new ESPN LA app.
Just search ESPN LA in your App Store or Google Play.
Download, tap, and bam!
You got 710 ESPN in the palm of your hand.
Inspired by Southern California's laid-back yet active lifestyle, Travis Matthew creates premium men's and women's apparel designed to make you look and feel your best no matter the activity. Now, Travis Matthew brings that same style to USC fans with their first ever collegiate collaboration. Designed with the iconic Cardinal and Gold, this collection carries the tradition and legacy of USC. Gear up for game days in style. New customers get 20% off their first order with code 710 at travismatthew.com. That's code 710. Offer valid online only.
Disney on Ice invites you to take a magical journey with Mickey, Minnie, and all your friends from Encanto, Aladdin, Cars, Moana, and the Disney princesses. Create new memories with Asha, Raya, Anna, and Elsa from Frozen 2. At Disney on Ice presents Magic in the Stars. Playing the LA area December 12th through January 5th. Tickets on sale now. Visit DisneyOnIce.com today.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. At Los Angeles International Airport, changes are arriving daily to help reduce traffic, save travelers time, and transform the travel experience. The LAX Economy parking structure is now open with thousands of smart parking spaces, as well as hundreds of EV charging stations. Modernized terminals have biometric gates for faster boarding, and in the future, the People Mover train will connect travelers to LA Metro. For more information, go to their website, flylax.com/transforming-LAX. That's flylax.com/transforming-LAX.
At Children's Hospital Los Angeles, we're a nationally recognized leader in pediatric care, honored by U.S. News and World Report as one of the best in the country. Here, we achieve amazing breakthroughs that change lives. From groundbreaking cancer therapies that offer new hope to young patients, to advanced heart procedures that save lives, we partner with families to conquer challenges and achieve extraordinary outcomes. Choose the best care for your child at chla.org.
It's the holidays, and you've been especially good this year. How about a shiny new toy to celebrate? Hi, I'm Garth Blumenthal, Unstoppable Automotive Group. We represent the most desirable brands in the world like Mercedes-Benz, Audi, Polestar, Volvo, Jaguar, and Land Rover. And with lower interest rates and higher inventories, you're firmly back in the driver's seat. Visit unstoppablegroup.com for details and find the dealership near you. Happy holidays from our family to yours.
Unstoppable Automotive Group, building relationships one guest at a time.
Hey guys, it's Cappy. You've heard me talk about my personal situation with my divorce and subsequent custody battle in the past, and I know that you need a team behind you to get the justice you deserve. My friend Mark Reel and his team at Real Fathers Rights are here to help you guys. Visit realfathersrights.com/710. That's REEL, realfathersrights.com/710, or call 323-870-1611. That's 323-870-1611. Real Fathers Rights. The father's rights attorneys.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Hey, good morning. You're heading to the airport, right?
Yep, thanks for checking. I like the car. How long have you been a rideshare driver?
About 3 years now. I really enjoy it.
Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of gas being so high?
Not for me. I use Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get real money back when you get gas with the Upside app?
Yep, I get real cash back every time I get gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code LEARN for an extra 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime, right to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code LEARN for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code LEARN.
This is the Travis and DeMarco Show.
Now weekdays 9 a.m. to noon on LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
Frosty the Snowman was a jolly happy soul. This is an actor.
Who?
This is an actor.
I know this one. This is going to drive me crazy.
Is this Michael Keaton?
It is Michael Keaton.
Yeah, he's when he was turned into a snowman.
That's right, Jack
Frost.
Jack Frost.
Yes. Yeah.
Is that him singing?
That is him singing.
Okay.
It's not bad.
That's not bad. It's better than Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
Okay, so my question
Bruno
on Bruce
sings.
Willis was he on bad on purpose or was he just bad?
I think he thinks he was good.
Okay.
I think he thinks he was like, really blowing.
Because
but
remember, I'm going to date both of us here for a second.
Yeah.
Do you remember when he did the Bartles and James wine cooler commercials? Or no, Seagram's.
Seagram's, I do.
Seagram's.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, Seagram's, golden wine. And he was singing bad on purpose.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, to sing bad on purpose may actually be a skill, but he just might be bad at singing.
I think he was really, he thought he was Tom Jones for a hot minute. He was hanging with Tom Jones, as a matter of fact. Yeah.
I mean, who wouldn't want to hang out with Tom
That's
Jones?
That's what I'm saying,
for a
but
little
Tom
bit?
Jones, like, everybody can sing. See, he's not faking it. He thinks he's singing.
I think you're right.
That's Steven Seagal level singing.
By the way,
yeah.
How about wine coolers had their moment? Now now we've got Trulies and White Claws and
Wine
all that kind of
coolers
stuff.
Yeah, Bartles
in
and
high
James.
school, man.
Yeah, thank you for your support.
Oh yeah, the two old guys on the
for
porch.
Your support. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
Couldn't wait to have one. They were
Did you
so
ever
good.
sneak a California cooler?
Yes.
Yeah, those weren't terrible.
Isn't that why they were invented?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Look, no longshoreman was coming home from a hard day at the docks and saying, "Give me a California cooler." Right?
But he wouldn't turn it down. Yeah.
No, I mean it did what it was supposed to do.
Absolutely. Yes.
I think I probably know the answer to this question.
Shoot.
Did you happen to see any of the LA Bowl last night?
I saw a little bit of it.
Okay.
I did tune in for like a good 15 minutes. We had dad-daughter last night. So,
Oh, nice. What'd you guys do?
We went to an Italian restaurant.
Nice.
Buca di Beppo.
Oh, yeah, I know
And
Buca
then
di
walked
Beppo.
around Candy Cane Lane, all the houses and stuff.
That sounds fun.
It was cool.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
Yeah.
So Susan and I did something that we will do. We went to dinner at the grocery store, which we do.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, they have a
Guston's?
TV. Yeah,
Yeah.
They have a TV over the bar, and they had the LA Bowl on. So
Yeah.
we're kind of. Did you see the fake punt that UNLV ran?
No.
That's the best fake punt I've ever seen in my
What did they
entire
do?
life. So
Let me look that up.
they had the gunner on the right side.
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of runs like a little crossing route instead of going down the field.
Oh, really?
The line comes in and the punter kind of does like a jump shot over the line to the guy cutting across. He catches it on the dead run. He goes up the left rail for 50 yards.
Sweet.
It
Okay.
was because fake punts usually the punter kind of throws it out to the flat or
Yeah.
the up guy
There's a
kind of
couple
catches it.
different- yeah.
I'd never seen this before in my life, and it went for 50 yards.
See,
DeMarco, it was
that's
terrific.
the stuff I mean about Rams Jets. Save
Yeah.
all that stuff. But if you are going to be creative in special teams.
Yeah.
Make them stay up all night trying to figure that
Had
stuff
you ever
out.
seen the gunner like run a kind of a crossing route?
Like a slant route? No.
Yeah.
No.
But it wasn't a slant like down the field. It was just behind the
just
defensive
behind it.
line.
No, never seen that before. But I mean, there's like 1,000 different variations
Yeah,
of getting
it was
that
a
ball
great
out. But
play.
good for them. Yes.
I'm sitting there drinking my wine, eating my
Yeah.
sushi, and I went, "Oh,
nice.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's like, what are you doing? I'm like,
yeah.
oh, nothing. I'm not watching
A
the LA
good trick
Bowl at
play
all.
is a good trick play to me is like top 5 things I love to see.
Yeah.
Followed closely by a trick play that fails.
Yeah, those are
the
fun
worst.
too.
Those are so good.
I love it when a non-quarterback attempts to throw a pass and it's just a catastrophe.
It's just horrible.
Yeah, like it could be a running back, it could be a wide receiver, the punter, like whoever it is. Like, there's a reason the quarterbacks make $50 million a year.
I do get mad or sad when the big dude drops one, a wide open touchdown.
Oh yeah, big man TD.
I feel bad. Lineman's dream.
They got a lot of stuff on their hands.
This is true. But you're an athlete, bro. Catch it. Come on.
Yeah. Well, the second you see them when they don't have their hands out when they do this, it's that's bouncing off his chest.
That's not coming back. See, we'll never get to do this again if you drop this. But yeah.
All right. So Darvin Ham was quoted yesterday.
Popping off in the media.
Yeah. I mean, well,
he's popping off in the media, and he picked the right time.
Is it a pop off if you're telling the truth? Is it a pop off if what you're saying is mostly accurate? Because he didn't say anything that was like, come on, bro. It was a little bit. What part hit you like that?
A little bit. The part where he said, what did he say about? Let me read that. If I should have gotten the extension.
To do as well as I did, I swear to God, anywhere else I'm probably looking at an extension with what I did. I'm not talking about feelings. I'm talking about actual facts.
To do as well as I did. Let's break that down.
Okay.
How well did he do?
Went to the Western Conference Finals his first year.
That's pretty good.
That's very good.
But shouldn't you with LeBron and AD?
No, because look, they've had LeBron and AD all those other years, and they haven't done that.
Okay, so I need to recalibrate how I feel about these guys because you've got 2 All-Stars.
So do a lot
of
other
All-Stars
teams
in the West, and not only just 2 All-Stars, you've got 1 all-time great player, and an MVP candidate,
an aging all-time great player, who does not play both ends of the court,
who can still fill it up,
he can,
and give you triple doubles.
Yeah.
This is LeBron. We judge him differently from other humans.
I
so
understand.
You've got that guy, and you've got AD.
But hold on a second. Let's stop on that.
Okay.
That you do have that guy, and I'm not saying that LeBron isn't a great player. He is a great player, but he's also not a player that if you just have him on your team, you're guaranteed to go to, like for 10 years, that was true, right?
Yeah.
For 10 years, if you had LeBron, you went to the finals every year. That's not true anymore. And Darvin, this is a team that's in 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th place, has been since the pandemic. The 2020 was the last time they were a really good regular season team.
Right.
So we're talking 5 years of being in the bottom half of the playoff group, having to fight your way out. He took one of those teams to the NBA Western Conference
Then tell
Finals.
me what you did. Tell me exactly what Darvin Ham did, coaching-wise, to get that team there. Because I'm still pointing at the players doing it. So as good as the team did or as good as I did? Because if you were doing great, they wouldn't want you out of here. They wouldn't make fun of you for putting your hands in your pockets.
He had 2 years here.
Yeah.
And look, I don't think Darvin Ham was a great NBA head coach. But I understand his frustration for this, that he was there 2 years. 1 year ended really well, Western Conference Finals. The other year did not. They were bounced in the first round. But losing to the team that wins the NBA championship in the second to last round, getting through the third round of the playoffs, winning a couple, beating a pretty good Memphis team that was a little shorthanded, beating a Golden State team that you matched up pretty well with. But that's not nothing. And then the next year kind of goes the same way. You just run into that same team earlier in the draw and you get shown the door. I can understand why he's got
an extension for that.
I don't know if you get an extension, but I don't know if you get canned either.
Well, I think you'd maxed out. I think it was time for a change. You weren't going to change players. So who's going to go?
Yeah.
You replaced a guy who replaced another guy. I don't think what you've done was anything different or better than what Vogel did.
Or what J.J. Redick is doing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So why do you think you deserved an extension? And why are you popping off now?
Because they're almost exactly where they were a year ago. And he's saying, you fired me and you didn't get any better. That you fired me and this team.
So it's not my fault.
What he's saying is this was not a Vogel problem. This is not a Ham problem. This is not a Redick problem. This is a problem somewhere between the players and the front office, that the players aren't good enough. The roster isn't good enough. That the management is catering to the wrong people to try to rebuild this thing on that is his, I think the crux of his argument is not that I should have gotten an extension necessarily.
That's
but
what he said.
This is not a coaching problem. This is a team problem.
He's calling out the organization.
I think we all agree, but I mean, when you say for what I've done and how good I did, I deserved an extension. Really? Show me how. How did you make anybody better? Because with those two guys, you should be in the playoffs.
So J.J. Redick gets canned at the end of next year?
No. Well, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah.
Because I think you're going to run into the same problem.
I think that's what he's getting at.
Oh, okay.
I think what he's getting at is And look, I need to be held to this, or everybody else needs to be held to the same standards that J.J. Redick has not solved this problem. They got off to a good start, but they're almost identically where they were a year ago at this point.
If that's what he's saying, then I totally agree. But it seems like what he's saying is I was better than what you think and you shouldn't have fired me. I should have gotten an extension. For what exactly?
I think what he's doing
With
is
two
he's
of the
trying
best
to make
players in
sure
the
that he
league.
gets another gig.
That's what I hear.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
He's trying to make sure that the league at large, because you got to advocate for yourself at some point,
Of
right?
course you do.
Like Vogel didn't need to necessarily do this because Vogel is on that merry-go-round where he's going to get a job, get fired, maybe sit out a cycle, get another job. Like
He's easier to hire than the other two. Yeah.
He's in the mix.
Yes.
Ham, this was his first bite at the apple, which, by the way,
And
Lakers...
you might not get another one.
You might not get it. And I think that probably maybe is the underlying reason why he's saying I got canned fast.
If Redick gets run out of here in 2 years, do you think he gets another shot?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
I do. You know why? And because he looks the part. And I'm not talking like black or white. I'm talking about he's very animated on the sidelines. He's pointing, he's coaching, he's doing these things. We've talked about when guys are coming off. He's kind of getting in guys' face. Darvin Ham's like when you think about him on the sidelines,
you lost him.
Arms crossed or hands in the pocket.
You lost him. And what did I hear? Like he's bad on the board?
Yeah.
How can you be bad on the board as a coach? That doesn't make sense.
You yourself have told me, and I've heard you're not the only one, that there are a lot of coaches that are not good at that.
Yeah,
in
they're
other
terrible,
sports.
but they can fake it at least.
Yeah, well,
they can
still makes
pretend
you bad.
They know, right?
If you're bad at it, you're bad at it.
But you can't even draw on the grease board.
Well, I'm sure. I don't think it's a matter of him not being able to hold the pencil.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying, like.
I think he knows how to hold the marker and X
and
O and draw an arrow.
Like he couldn't do it. LeBron said, "Give it to me, I'll do it." That's bad. That's bad.
I have a really hard time believing that.
It was a video. I saw it. It was it was on the new one. The new documentary with LeBron and
the starting five
and Ant starting five.
There
is a video
you're
of
talking
that.
about the actual on the
actual
sidelines.
Grease board during a timeout.
That is being awfully selective of what you want to show.
That's what I saw.
The pen doesn't work. That's not.
Then
He
why
doesn't
they
know
put
how
it
to
on video?
operate
It
him
didn't have
to make him look like an idiot.
It did.
Look, if we took them, it wouldn't take a lot of work. But you can make anybody look stupid enough if you want to.
That's a bad. Maybe that's why he popped off. Maybe because of that. Because that's my lasting image of you is you don't know how to coach.
Just do everything. Well, the record, his body language, all of those things are like, that
maybe
didn't work out.
Then that makes more sense in context. If that's what's out about him, then I would pop off. Then he's exactly right to pop off.
I think he got about what you could get out of that group. And because JJ's getting the same thing out of it, Frank Vogel kind of got the same thing out of it. Like, this is what this is, man.
It's a hamster wheel is what it is.
This is
a hamster wheel.
Middle-of-the-road Western Conference basketball team.
And what's the trade? When does the trade deadline end? February?
Somewhere in late Feb, I want to say.
Would you make a trade to keep this going? If you're Pelinka, if you're ownership?
February 6th.
February 6th?
February 6th. Yeah. Would you try to like supplement this and try to make?
I would let this die a natural death.
That's let it die.
Yeah,
let it die.
I would say let's do the best we can with what we got, but I need these assets sooner than later. This idea of give LeBron one. How many last shots are we going to do?
As many as it takes with that guy, I guess.
But at some point, there's no take.
Because he's LeBron.
But it's over.
I know.
That's why you just stop taking the shots.
Well,
somebody needs to say, we're done with this. It's over. Not that you run him out of town, not that you fire him, but we can't continue to repair this car. And we have to buy a new car eventually.
They've lost 8 of the last 12, right?
They've been struggling.
So the team is showing the front office that it doesn't matter what we do. But let's see what happens versus Sacramento. And I bet LeBron goes off again.
But again, that does not move the needle. That does not move the big picture at all.
If they finish strong, if they beat Sacramento 2 out of 3 times, you beat Golden State, you beat Detroit, which is a problem for you, and you hang in there with Cleveland at the end of the year.
I don't think so at all.
But if you do, if they show life, I mean, maybe more apt to make a move.
They might be more apt to make a move. I'm not saying that the next week, the next season, last season. I'm talking about the last 3 or 4 years are telling you, guys. No, it's not there. It's not. This is not a. Well, in the next 2, okay, they could go 10-0 in their next 10, and I wouldn't change my opinion.
Really?
No.
Okay, if they start showing life, I might try to get the guy some help. I might.
This ride
to get everything I can out of him.
The LeBron James experience was a success. You won a title. He broke some records. You won that IST. All of these, it's been a success. You can't say that it has, but the last part of this has been not what you wanted.
Yeah.
And there isn't a quick, easy fix to it. There isn't an obvious path to getting back to where you want. The obvious path to getting back to where you want is we're going to have to start over at some point.
If I'm Pelinka and the players are asking for help, I would say you have to show me. Because right now you're showing me that you want this to go bye-bye.
The Far Side coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN. You mentioned going out to Rotolo. I'm going to take the surface streets the next time I go out there. No more high overpasses along the way, but I'm still going to go because Rotolo Chevrolet, they just take care of people. DeMarco mentioned I had to go turn in the truck, picked up another Silverado along the way, and it's just they've got all the trucks. They've got all the Chevy cars and trucks, and they've got great pricing, unbelievable selection, but they have customer service that you're really not going to find anywhere else. They just knock it out of the park, and I was just reminded of it all over again when I was out there on Tuesday that everybody, Armando Rojo, the general manager, he plays in our softball game every year. He's just a good dude, and he takes care of people. His son's working at the dealership. Mike Capozio, who you see on TV, he's having a great time. His son is at the dealership. Like, this is a family business. They take care of people, treat you like you're a member of their family. That's why I've bought cars from Rotolo Chevrolet a handful of times. This is what you do, right? They take care of people, and that's why they're Dealer of the Year 13 years in a row. So go see for yourself what all the fun's about at Rotolo Chevrolet. Right off the 210 freeway, Sierra Avenue exit. You can't miss it. And if Fontana's a little bit out of your backyard, go online, rotolochevy.com, ROTOLO, rotolochevy.com, and tell them that Travis sent you.
Steve Mason and John Ireland.
Mason and Ireland is next after Travis and DeMarco.
Are you wearing women's glasses?
No. By the way, I think they're cool. They're purple spectacles.
They're men's glasses, but I stole this idea from Quinn Snyder. You ever see Quinn Snyder's glasses?
Yeah.
Bright red.
Look like Sally Jesse Raphael.
Oh, it is like Sally Jesse.
Or Rachel Maddow.
Yeah, right.
The OGs of LA Sports Radio. That's Mason and Ireland.
On 710 ESPN.
Hey guys, Sedano here. Holiday season is upon us, and there's no better way to celebrate with loved ones than with Tequila Mandala, award-winning artisanal small batch premium sippy tequila made from the finest mature agaves. It turns tequila fans into Tequila Mandala fanatics. Make sure you try all of them, from their Blanco to their Reposado, Añejo, and their flawless Extra Añejo. Up your game with Tequila Mandala and experience the best award-winning premium tequila available everywhere fine tequilas are sold. Visit their website, tequilamandala.com, for more details.
Is your vehicle due for service? Is it time to get those wipers replaced? If so, head into your neighborhood Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. For over 30 years, Valvoline has provided quick and convenient automotive maintenance services for busy people just like you. At Valvoline, you stay in your car safe while the expert technicians make sure your ride is at its best. Oil changes, wiper blades, and more. Just pull up, drive in, and drive out in about 15 minutes. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for locations and game-winning coupons off of your next Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
This is the Travis and DeMarco Show.
Now weekdays 9 a.m. to noon on LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into the land of shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've crossed over into the far side.
I'm in the far side.
You're in the far side.
Go.
It is the middle ground between light and shadow.
Do you know what helped?
4 or 5 hour ride.
I jumped in the ocean. It helped.
Between science and superstition.
I gotta feel quick. I gotta feel quick. I gotta feel fast. I want to feel naked out there.
And it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. The far side.
I was right. Okay.
Why were you naked in the ocean?
Oh man, that's a long story.
The radio might be on in the classroom. Put that.
Story.
Laura will tell you during the break.
Let's just say I took too much, and that's the only thing that helped. So I was right. Aaron Rodgers, his first game as a pro, September 11th, 2005. Did not play that game. He wasn't.
Was it against the Rams?
No. This is his first game ever. And Braden Fisk was born in the year 2000. Yes. January 18, 2000. So I was just looking. Aaron Rodgers has more professional games than most of these guys have played in their entire life.
Oh, sure.
He has more years played in the NFL than most of these guys have played in their life. So I was thinking, like, when you're out there, another trap game, Braden Fisk, Jared Verse, all the young guys who haven't seen Aaron Rodgers up close or they've only seen him on TV, you're going to be wide-eyed. You're going to be shocked. You're going to be surprised. You're going to be starstruck because there he is. I've been watching you on TV my whole life.
He's pretty famous.
And now you're standing in front of me.
Multiple MVPs.
It's weird. So I've had this happen to me a few times. The first time was Joe Montana.
Oh, well, yeah, sure.
He was in Kansas City in 94.
Oh, he was in KC.
KC in 94, and it was the only time Joe Montana has ever been shut out in his life. We beat them 16-0.
Oh, wow.
The one time Montana put up a goose egg. Yeah, I hit him right in the hip.
Okay.
So Sean Gilbert was the starter. I was the backup. So I'm sitting there on the sideline just pacing. Couldn't wait to get in. And then Sean Gilbert, who was an all-pro, turns to the sideline and taps his helmet, which means I am now in the game.
I need a break, yeah.
Right. So I go sprinting onto the field. I'm so excited. Young kid. Can't wait. Forget the call. Get the call. Find the football, get down in my stance. I'm getting ready to get up. I'm thinking, Mom, this is it. I'm here. I finally made it. Everybody's watching. And then I hear this voice, Black 59 Razor. And I'm like, oh, my God, that's Joe Montana. And I look up, and he's staring right at me. I'm like, hey, you're Joe. And
you said that.
You're Joe Montana.
That's amazing.
And he looks back at me like, what's wrong with this kid?
What's your problem?
Right.
What are you, stupid?
So
I mean, I know my name.
Forget the play. Have no idea the ball snapped. I just go sprinting for Joe because I can't wait to touch him. I just want to say hi to Joe Montana, right? This is my hero. Here he is.
Yeah.
I remember you from when I was a kid. Now I'm chasing you around. And right before I touched him, guess what happened?
He got rid of it.
I got hit in the hip.
Oh.
By who? Marcus freaking Allen.
Oh, he clipped you.
It hurt like hell, but I'm like, this is the best day of my life.
You got chipped by a Hall of Famer trying to hit a Hall of Famer.
Blasted
Marcus
by Marcus
Allen's
Allen.
A big guy,
oh, my God. He hit me right in the hip, and I wasn't wearing hip pads. It hurt so bad, but I was like, with fingertip distance of touching Joe Montana. This is the greatest day of my life.
That's amazing.
It was awesome. So I pushed him and shove him, and I said, Joe, I grew up in the Bay Area. I'm a big fan of yours. This is all while we're in the middle of a football game. So I'm standing in their huddle talking to Joe Montana.
I love it.
And the ref's like, you got to leave. I'm like, hold on a minute, Joe. I'll be back. Can I get your autograph?
I'm introducing myself to Joe. Get out
to
of here.
Joe freaking Montana. So you're going to have that same moment if you're Verse, if you're Fisk, if you're a young dude. You're going to be starstruck for a hot minute until he puts one over your head into the end zone.
Yeah.
And then it's just football again.
That's awesome.
Did you get the autograph?
I did get the autograph. I got his towel. I went up to him after the game, and he said, I thought you were kidding with me. I thought you were troll. They didn't say troll. I thought you were just messing with me.
Yeah.
No, dude. I used to go see you. You're a big deal to me. This is awesome.
He was. God, this is hard to say out loud to Mark. This is going to make us both feel. He was Patrick Mahomes. Right, he was the guy that won the Super Bowl every year.
Yes,
he was captain comeback. Like he was never out of a game.
He's never thrown a pick in the playoff game.
He never threw a pick, and he never threw in. Is it playoffs or Super Bowl? It's at least the Super Bowl.
Playoffs and Super Bowl, or just Super Bowl?
It's one or
He's
both.
He's money when it matters.
He's the clutchest guy.
Yes,
he was that. He's Mahomes, but he was Mahomes before Mahomes. Like Mahomes right now, down. Yeah, Mahomes is going to win.
You know what he was like to me? He was like Lewis Hamilton, the F1 driver.
Yeah,
he ran that offense perfectly.
Yeah.
I mean, everything was perfect on time, and he ran it with tempo. Talked to him at a Super Bowl, and we were talking about Brady.
Okay.
This is the one where you were there. When I got into it, where I saw Rome and Marshall got into
Atlanta,
it.
right?
The same Super Bowl, we were talking about Brady, and he told me, I don't like Brady. And I was shocked. I'm like, you don't like Tom Brady?
What doesn't he like about him?
He likes everything about him except he walks on the field.
Oh.
That's the one thing he can't stand. Like, players don't walk on the field.
Interesting.
You run.
Yeah.
I'm like, Joe, he does everything else so well. He doesn't. No one walks on the field. Can't stand him. But so cool. You're going to have that. And the second guy I bumped into like that was John Elway. Another dude. So this is a different story.
Yeah.
So high school girlfriend, I just learned to drive.
Okay.
We lasted a year. So I'm watching the Super Bowl at her house. This is the Redskins back in the day and the Broncos.
The Timmy Smith game?
The Timmy Smith game.
Yeah.
So I was rooting for Elway. Her father was rooting for the Redskins. And what's the quarterback's name?
Doug Williams.
And Doug Williams, the black quarterback.
Yeah.
This is a black school teacher.
Okay. You're rooting for John Elway.
I'm rooting for John. It did not go well. It was horrible. It was terrible. So as much as he dug in, I dug in on Elway. And then I couldn't wait. And when I faced him for the first time, I could not believe how bad-bodied Elway was.
Yeah.
He had a gut. He had a butt like mine.
Elway's another one. He's huge.
Tobacco spit.
Yeah.
But the only thing perfect on his body was that right arm.
Yeah.
Like,
he was tough as nails, too.
Tough as nails. That's Mahomes.
Yeah.
That guy was Mahomes.
But the difference is Elway used to get his you-know-what kicked in the Super Bowl in the postseason until the last two times
the
he did.
The amalgamation of the two,
like
you got Mahomes.
Joe Montana, if the Niners got to the Super Bowl, it's like, this is a wrap.
Yeah,
even they were down by whatever it was against the Bengals that one year. They're on their own 8-yard line with about a minute and a half to go, and you're like, yeah, they're going to win. And guess what happened? They won.
Drove it down and won. Absolutely.
That's the famous say, look, John Candy.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, it's John Candy. And calmed everybody down.
Timmy Smith had like 200 yards in that game.
And never was heard from again.
No.
Yeah.
Was he his MVP or was it Doug Williams the MVP?
He was the MVP. I think Timmy Smith was the MVP.
I think he was too.
Yeah. But dude, we got caught on the couch.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's an
Yeah, it was bad. Double duty. We got caught on the couch. Mr. Caillou is his name.
Mr. Caillou?
I hope he's dead. I do. I hope he's dead because he's still looking for me.
Oh,
yes.
all right. The NBA announced a new All-Star Game format, and, as far as I can tell, everybody hates it. That's cool. That's fun. That's next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
Hey, it's Mace. You have never experienced anything like Cosm. This season, take your NBA experience to a new level. Catch all the NBA action in immersive shared reality with their massive 8K plus wraparound dome display. Go courtside this holiday season at Cosm Los Angeles. Use our exclusive discount code ESPNLA. Get 20% off any NBA event in December. Limited tickets still available for the NBA doubleheader on Christmas Day. Get your tickets now at Cosm.com. That's COSM.com.
One of LA's best kept secrets in the heart of Los Angeles, East Central Hotel offers effortless accommodations and unparalleled accessibility. The East Central Hotel is for everyone looking for entertainment with their trendy spacious rooms, a renovated gym, and a patio lounge for breakfast, dinner, and drinks. Stop by their incredible Nixo Lounge before your next event at LA Live. Book your stay at eastcentralhotel.com or call 213-748-1291 today at Entertainment's official address.
Head over to Kia of Carson for the Season of New Tradition sales event. As one of the largest Kia dealerships in the country, Kia of Carson has all the hottest models in stock at deals that'll put the magic into the holidays. On top of already amazing deals, you can save an additional $1,000 on specially selected units with a holiday ornament sticker on the windshield. Don't miss this chance to save thousands on the exciting Kia lineup, including the new EV, hybrid, and plug-in models. Head over now or online at KiaofCarson.com. Sale ends January 2nd.
Hey, it's Mace. This time of year, we're reminded of the importance of community and family, the same values that drive my friend Jacob Imrani and his team every single day. For 27 years, Jacob has been more than just a lawyer. He's been a presence in our Southern California community. When you work with Jacob, you're not just another client, you're part of the Call Jacob family. Call Jacob for a free consultation, 844-24-JACOB, or visit calljacob.com this holiday season. Be thankful you've got family in your corner. Call Jacob.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN. Your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
This...
Yeah.
When I like this one, I don't get tired of.
You never get tired of this one?
I don't mind
really?
this one.
This is a great song.
I don't like this one.
I don't mind. You don't like this one?
Grates on you?
Huh?
This one grates on your nerves?
Yeah.
Is it his voice or the song?
Just the song is like, dude, you couldn't write something else.
Well, it's fairly repetitive.
Yeah.
Not even fairly.
That's
Extremely repetitive.
It's like I get it.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, and then
Merry Christmas.
And then he sings a little bit in English.
Yeah.
I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry from the bottom of my heart.
That
And then,
brings
But it
everybody
works.
together. It's a great
It
song.
works.
Come on,
Yeah.
yes.
We all
See, there
agree,
you go.
though, that
Who sings this?
Jose Feliciano.
Jose Feliciano. Is that from Stripes? Jose Feliciano is going to... No, that's Tito Puente. Tito Puente is going to be dead. Yeah, okay. Okay, never mind.
Christmas music is off of the playlist December 26th. Yes, we're all in
No.
agreement.
I can go a couple more days.
Me too.
Yeah,
I like
31st.
Okay, what's
like
the
it.
drop dead date?
I think
31st.
New Year's.
New Year's.
Wait,
30th.
you guys don't listen throughout the year?
No.
Christmas music?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have it on my Pandora.
No,
Yeah.
I don't have Pandora, but mine, like, because I like certain music, like Michael Bublé will pop in.
Ah,
like Mariah
stop.
Carey.
This fool, Michael Bublé.
You wanna
This
see
fool.
it?
You don't listen to that stuff.
You
Fool.
wanna
No, you
see it,
don't.
fool?
This guy.
I'm not like
I mean,
you,
this
just very
fool.
niche, okay?
This fool, Michael Bublé.
No,
Can't
but
even
you
spell
like Michael
Bublé.
Bublé.
You're telling me that it's the middle of August and
And
a
a
Christmas
random
song
song will
pops
pop
up.
up.
You're
Yeah.
not going to hit skip?
A random
Depends on
Christmas
who
song?
it is.
Oh.
Depends on who it is.
Michael Bublé. Spell Bublé, fool.
Bublé?
B-U-B-L-E. Booble.
Yeah,
Right? Yeah,
with
Booble.
the little acento on it.
Yeah. There you go.
Just because you're not cultured doesn't mean I'm not
Sorry,
cultured,
fool, I got-
okay?
I know.
You're not listening to Christmas
I'm
music
real.
in July,
No,
are you?
I am
Michael
too.
Bublé.
Just
I
Christmas
do
time.
listen
The
to Michael
appropriate time for
Bublé.
Christmas.
Day after Thanksgiving
do.
Yep.
until the day after Christmas. All right, now,
Okay.
you're going to New Year's?
I go to New Year's. When do you take your tree down?
We tried the first time the trash comes by after
Immediately?
Christmas is over.
Okay.
Oh, you buy the real one?
Yeah.
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 You? When?
I got a fake one.
I got a fake one too.
Lock it down the day after?
I love having a Christmas tree in the house. I
Yeah.
really do.
Love
It's
the
pretty.
smell.
I
Yeah.
like all of those things. But once Christmas is over, the tree's coming out of the house.
That's so sad, though.
It is. It's a bummer.
It was seriously loved and intensely loved, and
Yeah.
now it's on the corner.
I know. It's sitting on the curb, like waiting for the truck to come by.
I tried to what do you call that? Plant one when I was a kid.
Like the dead one, the one that had already been cut down.
They didn't tell me it was dead. But I tried. I'm like,
that's sweet.
Isn't that? I put a little fence around it. Yeah, they tried. It kept getting knocked
When
over.
it turned orange, that wasn't a
broke
sign
my
that it
heart,
was
bro.
over.
It
Turned
broke
orange.
my-
She's like, oh, I got to add more water.
Right.
No.
I tried everything. I tried everything. They wouldn't tell me.
I
Yeah.
bought the little Whoville tree from Home Depot. It's
Oh, yeah, I
super
like
cute.
those.
I saw it at Trader Joe's too, smaller. But anyways, I thought it was a fake tree because it looked so perfect. And then I don't remember who was in my apartment. And I was like, oh, my sister. And I was like, dude, this thing is getting brown. And she goes, it can't. It's a fake tree. And I was like, right. And then my niece opens the little bag. She goes,
Bunch of dirt in there.
She goes, yeah, it's not fake.
Oh, it's real.
See,
Wow.
she says she listens to Michael Bublé.
Michael Bublé. Wow. Come on.
I do listen to Michael Bublé. I
Does
like
your
Michael Bublé.
wife decorate the house like with the holiday theme?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
How bad is it in your house?
We've gone to stuff that's on the floor, so like little pixie dust things. So I'm surprised I haven't tracked it in here yet.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm going to send you a video later today when I
Okay.
get home.
Yeah.
I will do a quick tour of my living room and family room. Dude.
All over the place?
It looks like Santa's workshop. Like
Okay.
there's Christmas trees and Santa photos and advent calendars and nativity scenes and stockings and candy canes and it's great.
I love that.
But
yeah,
it's a lot.
I love that though.
It's a lot.
That's cool though.
We have all the pictures of the kids from they still take a Santa picture every year because Susan insists, and they're cute and they're nice. There's 25 of them now.
Yeah,
it's a lot of those.
That's okay. That's what they're
DeMarco,
for.
they're not little wallet size.
They're everywhere.
They're like a lot.
They're big. Come on now, enjoy it. That's fun.
This one trying to justify. She's playing Bublé off of Pandora now. Come on, you have to
It's
justify.
Amazon Prime.
Chill out.
Because I don't pay for Apple Music.
I don't think I've ever
all right.
looked up his music.
I've run into
like
some
it.
Bublé in my life, but I've never sought it out.
If he's on the radio, if it comes up,
Yeah, it's fine.
but I've never looked
See,
him up.
at my house, we used to play Luis Miguel, things like that.
Yeah,
like,
I
you
do
know.
that too.
No, you said
It's
Bublé.
called-
It's different. You said
it's
Bublé.
called being
Well,
bilingual.
your mom did
mental.
not. Your mom did not grow up.
No,
you
I
did not
didn't.
grow up listening to
I
Bublé.
didn't.
Stop.
He is
My
checking
mom
your
did.
stop.
card.
Just
No,
stop.
because my mom.
She just
she's
said I
right.
did it. I
What's
have it on
happening?
tape. She said I did it.
I said I listened to Bublé,
just
not
stop.
my mom.
Yeah.
If you want to get
What-
technical
what
and at
happened-
least know what you're
what
saying
happened to
before it
Recodo?
actually happens. I love Recodo. That's one
happened
of
to
my
Recodo,
go-to songs.
Navidad?
We're just trying to make it the Wally world. Come on.
First one's here. First one's here.
You're right. Come on.
Why are we parking so far, Dad? Because the first one's out.
And now
That's
she
right.
goes to Trader Joe's. Man, we used to eat hot dogs
I
on
love
7-Eleven.
Trader
Well, you don't
Joe's.
even do that no more.
Wow.
All right.
It's cheaper.
Laura, do I have my Kevin Durant sound? Do you have it? Is it here? You
I have it.
All right,
I
I want
have it.
to
Don't
play this
worry.
for you, DeMarco, because the NBA is trying to salvage something that I would argue is completely unsalvageable.
The game?
They're trying. Well, that's a great. Guys, less worry about the All-Star game. Let's find a way to make the regular season a little bit more competitive. Not even competitive, more compelling.
Let them fight again. There you go. It might bring people.
I mean, look.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
There you go.
I mean, it's just anyway. They're going to do this format where they're going to have 3 teams of 8, and they're going to play a little mini tournament. The 4th team will be the winner of the rookie second-year players.
Okay.
Kevin Durant was asked what he thinks about this new format, and this was his response.
Is it like 4 different teams?
Yeah, 4 teams, 6 players each. I think they're drafted by like Kenny and Shaq and Chuck, and then it's like a tournament style, first to 40 points.
I hate it. Absolutely hate it. It's terrible. All-Star game, formats changing, all the formats terrible in my opinion. And we should just go back to East-West and just play a game. I think we've been trying to, bring that flair back somehow with the All-Star weekend, but I think we just keep it traditional. But we'll see how this one works. You never know. I might be wrong. I'm just another guy with an opinion, but we'll see how it works.
Kind of with KD on this.
Okay, so I understand him. I do like that he didn't pull any punches. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. It's terrible.
Yes.
Like okay, cool. If that's how he thinks, that's how he thinks. I think he's probably right. I don't think this is going to work very well. But his solution is not a solution because he says, let's go back to, you did do East-West last year. You ready?
Yeah.
The game had 397 points.
Wow.
Of those 397 points, 94% of them were scored on either three-pointers or points in the paint.
Really?
It wasn't a basketball game.
No.
309. The winning team scored 211 points. That's not a game.
That's embarrassing is what that is.
Yeah, so go back to East-West is not really how you do
But
that.
it's simplicity. It's go back to East-West, what we all know, and just play the game. If you're an all-star from the East, you're an all-star from the West, just go play a basketball game. And not be ridiculous, and don't embarrass the game by scoring almost 200 points.
When was the last time that happened? The 80s? The early 90s?
Yeah, early 90s. I'd say post-Jordan.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Like, even Jordan, at the end, it had gotten kind of goofy.
But with Jordan, it was still like East versus West.
It was
competitive.
I'm fine with the East-West format. My point is, I don't think the formatics, or when they did that target score thing, right?
Yeah.
Where first one to this number, or they had a first quarter game, a second quarter game, all of those things. They've tried to tweak the formats. That's not the issue. The issue is the games are not competitive more often than not.
And that's up to them.
Exactly.
Play hard.
Exactly. And I understand why they don't. I really do.
Because it doesn't matter, and you can get hurt.
Matter. You could get hurt. Like if let's use the Lakers as an. What if Anthony Davis is out there busting his butt
and
in
gets
a game,
hurt, and
it doesn't matter, and he gets hurt? What do we get out of that?
Okay, so how many times do guys get hurt in a basketball game?
Not often, but it does happen.
Then just go play. It's not like the Pro Bowl. It's not like football where
I know it's not.
You can break bones. Just go play.
I get it.
Play 70%.
Clearly, but even that is not
okay, then 80%. Take it up a notch. Take away the three-point line in All-Star games.
They haven't done it in a long time. Like, I don't think this is a try. You have to somehow incentivize them to want to win this game. That and I don't know.
That's going to take a player.
Who could galvanize the 20? I don't know,
LeBron.
man.
Was it Ichiro Suzuki? He took the All-Star game so seriously, he would go on a rant like, blank the NL. We hate the NL. He'd go crazy over it. That's the stuff you have to have. It's about East versus West. We are better than them. You've got to bring that back.
The guys move around to him. I don't even think they care
That's
anymore.
what I mean. Post-Jordan, when you have all this gang up and the players decided to be friends. That's when the All-Star game got boring.
The Pro Bowl one is the worst because, like you said, guys could get killed out there. And you can't play football
half speed.
You can't even play, and I don't even want them to play flag football because stuff can happen, right? I don't want to do that. So the football one, it kind of where it's landed, it makes them. It's just we're going to do punting contests, throw at targets. We're going to do trivia. Like, okay, fine, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really care.
But football, if they broke it into a skills competition, I bet you'd be interested.
As long as it's skills where no one can get messed up.
So let's say Jared Verse makes the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
And you put him out there one-on-one with the best left tackle in the game. And it's just like a practice rep one-on-one stuff you see at all-star games or at the combine. It's just live reps. One-on-one, let's see who beats who. Or a receiver, Devontae Adams, if he makes the Pro Bowl, versus Jalen Ramsey. One-on-one. in a 7-on-7 situation. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, it would if they were both going as hard as they can.
If you put them one-on-one, I bet they would. Maybe that's what they're doing with basketball. If you say it's only to 40, you may get better basketball.
Kevin Durant hates it. Booker hates it. John Morant hates it. Anthony Davis hates it. But that's not just him. I just gave you 3 more guys that are going to be in that game,
but
and they don't
hates
care.
Everything.
He does. He's kind of a grump.
Yeah.
But I think he's right. The only one that works this much, and it's working less than it has, is baseball, because the pitcher is not going to throw gopher balls. He's going to look like a goofball. I almost said something I'm not supposed to say.
Okay.
He would look bad.
Yeah.
Let's say that. The batter's not going to get in there and strike out on purpose. He doesn't want to look bad.
It's still a game.
If the ball is hit to the center fielder, he's going to catch it because he doesn't want to be the guy that drives. So that takes care of itself because it's all individual performance. It's kind of what you're going at.
When's the last time someone got hurt in an All-Star game? Not the NBA. I'm talking baseball. When's the last time anyone got hurt?
It's probably been a long time.
Pete Rose running over a guy?
Ray Fosse.
That was years ago.
That was in the 70s.
That's what I'm saying. So, I mean, in basketball, I get it.
But baseball is relatively competitive.
It's
the basketball one, it's just, guys, just throw it away.
It's got to be the players. It's got to be the players, and I wish, let me say this slower, Adam Silver. Aha. I wish Adam Silver would almost demand that they play harder.
How does he do that, though? What's
the
penalty if you don't?
It seemed like Stern could.
This happened on Stern's watch. This is not
towards
new to
the
Silver.
End.
Yeah,
towards the end.
But hey, I want you to play harder. Yeah, cool, Commissioner.
But we're not doing this. If you guys are gonna play, if this is your level of effort, a 300-point game, we're not doing this anymore.
Yeah, almost 400, by the way.
Then guess what? Then the All-Star game is just a list now.
Yeah.
First team, second team, first team, second team. That is it. We move on.
I think we got to get close to something because this is goofy. Like I haven't even watched it in a few years because it's like 200 points in a basketball game. Like
that's ridiculous.
A regular season basketball game that's super high scoring is like in the mid 20s, and once in a while one will creep into the 30s. 200?
That's stupid. I thought Jorge had a good point. It's only in American sports that we do this.
It is. You don't see European soccer do this. You don't see the MX soccer leagues do this. You don't see the
There's
Colombian
no
leagues.
Soccer All-Star game?
There's no soccer All-Star
MLS
game except
one,
the
don't they?
MLS does.
Yeah.
But then the MLS and the Liga MX.
That's American League.
They try to combine them. And it just seems they tried bringing
Yeah.
Manchester United or one of those European teams to play against the All-Star of the MLS. It doesn't work.
You know what else is a big
That
part of
sounds like
this?
Michael Thompson.
Is when you and I were watching. Here's something that we don't talk about enough. We'll do it when we come back because I think there's a big issue that the reason we don't like these things or want them the way that we used to is actually fairly obvious. That's coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN. How about peace of mind for your entire home for $14.99 a month? You'd sign up for that, right? So pick up the phone and call NextGen, 833-3NEXTGen, because when you become a NextGen VIP member, you get complimentary multi-point heating and cooling tune-ups. You get plumbing and safety inspections so you know that your system is not only running at its best, but it's running incredibly safely, and VIP guaranteed 2-hour priority service appointments, which means if there is a problem, look, sometimes stuff breaks. We all know that, right? Plumbing problems, heating problems, air conditioning problems, they're going to be there in 2 hours. You can't get that sort of response anywhere else. So that's why one of the many reasons you want to sign up with NextGen and become a VIP. Just $14.99 a month, comprehensive plumbing, heating, and AC solutions, peace of mind, so no unexpected issues, just total home comfort. Pick up the phone, 833-3NEXTGen, 833-3NEXGEN, or visit nextgenaaronplumbing.com for all the details.
The most followed sports radio station in America.
710 ESPN.
At ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. You know those memes about guys panicking over last-minute holiday shopping? Yep, that's me. Guilty. You don't want to be that guy, okay? This year, don't be the guy that ends up falling for the trap of, oh, you don't have to get me anything. No. It's a trap, okay? My holiday strategy is less stuff, more flowers. I'm sending farm fresh flowers from the Books Company. And I've got 25% off your entire Books purchase so you can send some too. Their flowers are cut fresh, sourced directly from the best flower farms, so they last way longer. And it was easy. I picked a bouquet, set my delivery date, and that's it. Get a festive bouquet for mom, a mini tree for grandma, and go big with a flowers subscription for your wife or your girlfriend or that significant other. And right now, you'll save 25% off with my promo code ESPN. Go to Books.com. That's BOUQS.com. Use the promo code ESPN. That's BOUQS.com. Promo code ESPN. Books. Promo code ESPN.
Sage Spa, give a gift, get a gift. How about get a gift, get a gift? Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Get a commemorative 20th anniversary holiday ornament, the 25th.
Number 2.
Earthquake will leave you shaking with laughter. Live January 25th.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away 45 Samsung 55-inch TVs on New Year's Eve. Play your favorite games with your rewards card. 10A to 6P to enter.
Morongo, good times.
It's the holidays, and you've been especially good this year. How about a shiny new toy to celebrate? Hi, I'm Garth Blumenthal, Unstoppable Automotive Group. We represent the most desirable brands in the world like Mercedes-Benz, Audi, Polestar, Volvo, Jaguar, and Land Rover. And with lower interest rates and higher inventories, you're firmly back in the driver's seat. Visit unstoppablegroup.com for details and find the dealership near you. Happy holidays from our family to yours.
Unstoppable Automotive Group, building relationships one guest at a time.
Score a win with Amazon Pickup, the MVP of package pickup options. Amazon Pickup is a convenient and secure way to collect your Amazon packages from locations that are near you. This season, keep your holiday gifts a surprise when you choose to pick up from Amazon Locker or Counter. Whether you're hustling between home, work, or your usual game day spots, grab your packages on your schedule. Amazon Pickup is the worry-free option for the times when home delivery isn't ideal. To find your nearest Amazon Pickup location, go to amazon.com/pickupmvp. That's amazon.com/Pickup MVP.
Hey guys, it's Sedano here. You know it's hard to find a good dentist for your kids, someone who they can trust and enjoy going to the dentist with. Luckily, we found Children's Dental Fun Zone. With 17 locations across Southern California, Children's Dental Fun Zone specializes in children's dentistry and orthodontics. With state-of-the-art equipment and personal attention your children deserve. To book your child's next appointment, visit their website, cdfzone.com. That's cdfzone.com. Or call them at 800-717-KIDS. That's 800-717-KIDS.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone.
Lower T?
Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called Tesnor, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again, at work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text HIM to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast, absolutely free. Text HIM to 321-321. That's HIM to 321-321.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN, your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
It came upon. That's Frank.
It's got to be.
That's Frank,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Laura, are you a big Sinatra fan too?
I actually am.
Chairman of the board.
Why
yes.
do you guys think I'm not?
Well, don't say you guys. No, no.
I'm just asking.
We were
because
not
I wanted
deriding your
Jorge to
Michael
accuse
Bublé.
you of lying again.
Listen, she left Baldwin Park, moved down to downtown LA, and everything changed.
Now she's not
That's
Mexican.
not true.
Look at you.
See, but
Come on.
But that's the thing, because he can't evolve and he can't expand his
please,
horizons. Doesn't mean that I can't. Like I grew up.
you evolved by
my mom-
listening to Michael Bublé.
No,
Stop.
that's not what I'm saying. What I'm
You go
saying
to Trader
is, like,
Joe's now.
I do
stop.
like Trader Joe's. I don't have a problem going
I don't
to
drink
Trader
beer no
Joe's.
more. Stop.
I mean, I prefer Trader Joe's over Whole Foods or
what's
anything.
wrong with Trader She used to go to Vallarta.
I do still go to Vallarta.
And now Trader Joe's, excuse me.
But
Excuse
when
me.
did I say that I don't go to Vallarta or Northgate? I still do.
Look, I'm not going to stand for any Northgate slander. That's my spot.
I love Northgate, but that's what I'm saying. Like, just because I go somewhere else doesn't mean that I don't go to the other place.
Yes. And then she gets all loud.
You know what I mean? Like,
hey,
I'm Latina,
Vargas,
bro. That's what happens.
I'm Latino too, and I'm not screaming.
Yes,
so
you are.
Good. So good. Dude, you turned me on to that Reggie doc. I can't wait to watch that.
You have to see this Reggie Jackson documentary. It's awesome. It really is. It leans into everything that he is. A great baseball player.
Yes.
And one of the most cantankerous people on the planet.
Difficult guy.
Super good. But there are people that absolutely love him, and they're all famous.
He is one of those people. Like, remember when we got to meet Steve Garvey? And I was like, holy smoke. Reggie was one of, like, if you are a baseball fan and you grew up in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
Reggie Jackson was larger than life.
Big time.
He was larger than life.
Why is that? Great baseball players are so buttoned up and almost regal. Great basketball players, I guess Doc is like that, but it seems like Magic is much more approachable than Reggie Jackson.
Magic is well, the difference is Magic is friendly. Magic's friendly and Reggie isn't.
Like, okay, God rest his soul, if I saw Kobe Bryant and Reggie Jackson, I would be afraid to go talk to Reggie.
Oh, no, that's different.
Is that different?
I can tell you why.
Why?
Reggie was famous when you were a kid.
Okay.
Kobe was famous when you were an adult.
But this dude is scary, though.
No, I totally get the difference in personality. The difference is, as an adult, you know that he's just a guy.
Okay, then what am I saying with baseball players, though? You know what I mean, right?
But I think it's like, you're talking about Joe Montana a second ago.
Yeah.
When you grow up, they're not just people. They're larger-than-life figures.
When I saw Joe hanging out talking with Brady, he was wearing like a quarter zip, jeans, and sneakers.
Yeah.
Same guy.
Baseball,
super approachable. You see Steve Garvey, his collars look like they could cut you.
Sachs was a little more cash.
Okay, a little bit, but he was still dressed up cash.
But Garvey is a very specific flavor of ice cream.
All right, just making sure. I mean, but do you know what I mean about baseball players?
I do.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it has to. Like, if you saw one now, I don't think that Mookie Betts would be rolling around like that.
He was
cool.
He's
chill.
Yeah, saw Mookie Betts.
Even
in a short
Freddie's
set.
and
nothing was out of place.
Yeah, and Freddie's about as buttoned up as you get.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
I think I cracked why we don't care about All-Star games anymore, other than the fact that the games have gotten goofy.
Yeah, we
get to see all these guys every single night. If you're a basketball fan, seeing Kevin Durant is not unique anymore.
I could see him on my phone anytime I want.
Anytime you want. You can watch every single game he plays in.
I can see all of his highlights.
All of the great players. You want to watch Luka? Watch Luka. You want to watch Giannis? Watch Giannis.
I see where you're going.
There's no when we were kids, and you wanted to watch Reggie Jackson, maybe you'd catch him on a random Saturday, big game of the week kind of situation,
or a highlight package.
Maybe maybe not. You if you grew up in L.A. or you grew up in the Bay Area like you did, you're going to get to see Giants and A's occasionally. I get to see the Dodgers and the Angels occasionally. But you didn't get an endless stream of George Brett and Reggie Jackson and all of these other great players from around the league. There was only a very small group of games that everybody got to see, and the All-Star games were one of them. You didn't get to see Dr. J play a lot, but you got to see him in the All-Star game.
Maybe that's it. It's become passé. There was that whole thing about, it was a Yahoo article, what has become passé? Like, reunions are now passé because of social media. I see you every day.
How many people do you stay in touch with from high school? Like, not just like talk, but like you're still close with.
Like close?
Yeah.
One or two?
So I got two.
Yeah.
I'm just like you. You ask your daughter, your older daughter.
Yeah.
I bet it's way more than that.
They're all connected. They're still
connected.
connected.
Stay in touch. My kids that are, all three of them out of high school, some of them fairly recently, but they still have a friend group that's like 12, 15 people long.
So you don't need reunions.
Right.
And you don't need all-star games anymore because I see these guys all the time. I've seen these matchups before.
Ja Morant, I can watch him every single night.
Yeah, that makes total sense now.
Yeah.
But that still doesn't account for the fact that they're not playing hard.
No,
I know.
No,
it's why it's not appointment TV for me. Yeah.
No, it's a bad game. Look, I don't mean to spoil this for anybody. You know what makes sports fun? Guys are trying hard. It's competitive. You don't know what's going to happen. You do know what's going to happen in that. It's going to be a layup line and three-point shooting contest.
I think you owe your fan base. I've never said that or even thought that. I think you owe your fan base a competitive all-star game. You can't keep doing this.
If you're going to have one, I think you're right. Or just don't have one.
It's a tradition. It's American sports.
Yeah.
We
But you know
kind of
what?
gotten used to them. But if you're going to do it, play hard.
We can change traditions. We can come up with new ones. College football has a playoff now. Baseball has a runner at second base in the 10th inning. It's like we change the rules sometimes. And just if nobody's watching this and nobody really cares about it, let's move on.
Then what if we take it a step beyond, like the college football playoff? The only teams that matter right now are the 12 that are in, right? Mm-hmm. So let's just cancel all other bowl games.
But the difference is the bowl games are competitive.
Fair, right?
Guys are trying to win those games.
Then
we got
you
got to
make this competitive.
UNLV last
As
night.
a player, the Players Association, whatever it is, you have to make these guys care a little bit more about the product in the All-Star game.
I'm with you. I agree. But getting someone to care about something that they don't, good luck
then
with that.
attach some money to it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's going to have to be an awful lot.
Yeah.
Factor Cap is coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN. And here's somebody that cares. Joseph S. Normand.
Sure does. Yes, sir. We made contact. I talked to Joe, and he said the first thing I should have done was call him. And I said, I did.
Yeah.
I told you when I got rear-ended. So this is a double. So it's not only the guy that got hit, it's the guy that hit me. So it's a three-pronged
chain
deal.
reaction.
Yeah, and he said, I'm glad you called me. This is very, very common, and he knows how to take care of this. It just took all the animosity away talking to Joe.
Isn't that great to just know that what you just said, I know exactly how to do this.
Yes.
And that's what Joseph S. Normand can do for DeMarco. It's what he's done for me and my family, and it's what he can do for you as well. If you are in an accident, if you get injured, and it doesn't have to be in a car accident, if you get injured, call Joseph S. Normand.
Accidents are devastating. I was more afraid for my kids and my wife in the car. Yeah, it was shocking. But like I said, one call to Joe, and I was put on ease real quick. 213-747-2000. Easy to remember. 213-747, think of an airplane, 2000 or normandlegal.com.
Give Joe a call.
The LA Kings have a new home.
Hear the excitement of Kings hockey this season.
This fall, 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app is your home for every moment of the Los Angeles Kings.
Hear the excitement of Kings hockey this season in only one place. Easy to access, easy to find, easy to enjoy every Kings game and your favorite Kings podcasts.
710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app.
Inspired by Southern California's laid-back yet active lifestyle, Travis Matthew creates premium men's and women's apparel designed to make you look and feel your best no matter the activity. Now, Travis Matthew brings that same style to USC fans with their first ever collegiate collaboration. Designed with the iconic Cardinal and Gold, this collection carries the tradition and legacy of USC. Gear up for game days in style. New customers get 20% off their first order with code 710 at travismatthew.com. That's code 710. Offer valid online only.
Is your vehicle due for service? Is it time to get those wipers replaced? If so, head into your neighborhood Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. For over 30 years, Valvoline has provided quick and convenient automotive maintenance services for busy people just like you. At Valvoline, you stay in your car safe while the expert technicians make sure your ride is at its best. Oil changes, wiper blades, and more. Just pull up, drive in, and drive out in about 15 minutes. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for locations and game-winning coupons off of your next Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Business owners, listen up. George Chevrolet is closing out the year with huge discounts on their wide selection of 2024 Silverado EV work trucks. Save up to $12,500 off MSRP on their wide variety of Silverado EVs. And take advantage of commercial clean vehicle credits before the year is out. It's the perfect time to upgrade your work fleet. George Chevrolet off the 91 Freeway, Lakewood exit in Bellflower. Or call 562-925-2500. That's 562-925-2500. Chevrolet, together let's drive. Up to $12,500 calculated off MSRP on select 2024 Chevy Silverado EV WT models. More than 5 available. Offer ends 1/2/25.
Transform your home into a smart sanctuary with Mir Audio Video. For over 40 years, Mir's been the trusted experts in smart home technology as an authorized dealer for Crestron, Control4, Lutron. Don't settle for less. Choose the best with Mir Audio Video. Visit the showroom at 2040 Westwood Boulevard or give them a call, 310-234-4010. You can also check them out online at MirAudioVideo.com. Mir Audio Video, where your smart home dreams come true.
Disney on Ice invites you to take a magical journey with Mickey, Minnie, and all your friends from Encanto, Aladdin, Cars, Moana, and the Disney princesses. Create new memories with Asha, Raya, Anna, and Elsa from Frozen 2. At Disney on Ice presents Magic in the Stars. Fling the LA area December 12th through January 5th. Tickets on sale now. Visit DisneyOnIce.com today.
When pain keeps you from doing what you love, Hoag Orthopedic Institute gets you back to you. We are ranked number 18 in the nation and number 1 in Orange County for orthopedic and spine care by U.S. News & World Report. From the surf to the green, our world-class doctors are there, which is why more Californians choose Hoag Orthopedic Institute for orthopedic and spine care more than any other hospital. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you. Proudly founded by premier physicians in partnership with Hoag. Learn more at HoagOrthopedicInstitute.com.
Don't let cold season make you miserable. Try the quick drug-free solution for nasal congestion, Navage. Navage uses gentle suction to flush out your sinuses with refreshing saline, helping you breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier all winter long. And here's even better news. Navage is now available at select warehouse clubs in a great new value pack. It's everything you need to start breathing better fast. Check out Navage at your local retailer today. Navage, Navage, breathe easy.
Progressive presents Renter's MVP's Most Valuable Possessions. Today's MVP, Emily Neal's 70-inch TV. Because after watching her second-grade students yell at each other for hours, there's nothing Emily enjoys more than watching super rich housewives also yell at each other. Why? Because those women are not her responsibility. And that's why her TV is today's MVP. Keep your most valuable possessions protected by bundling your renters and auto insurance with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
Here we go. It is Factor Cap time.
Factor Cap
on the Travis and DeMarco Show. Each weekday around 10:30, producer Emily serves up what's going down, and fun and frivolity ensues. Special thanks to the law offices of Joseph S. Normand for making Factor Cap possible.
It's Joseph S. Normand. It's Factor Cap on the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710 ESPN. And if you've been hurt in an accident, let me help you. Call my office at 213-747-2000. That's 213-747-2000.
Let's do it. Factor Cap.
Right now.
Take it away, producer Emily.
Factor Cap.
Hi, guys.
Howdy, howdy.
¿Cómo está?
Hola, what up?
Roll
What's
that up.
Buenos dias.
Michael Bublé is my favorite
I
singer.
like
Northgate.
Bublé.
Yeah.
Listen, I love me some Northgate, okay?
Whose Spanish is better, yours or
Oh,
yours?
mine, for sure, by far.
For sure his.
Yeah, by
'Cause
far.
yeah.
By far, my Spanish is better. No,
I-
seriously.
I- no,
like,
seriously,
no
yeah.
cap.
That's so dismissive.
How often do you speak in Spanish, Laura?
Every day.
Oh, okay. Then
But
why
the
is
thing-
this so much better than yours?
Because he actually has proper Spanish. There's a difference from knowing Spanish and then having proper Spanish.
My wife's Korean is not very good.
Okay.
Yeah. It's great
Does
for
she
us.
speak Korean every day?
Yes, but
Okay.
it's great for us, but to other Korean people,
Yes.
it's not so good.
Okay.
See,
Yeah.
like George
Jorge.
is like the same, the typical Mexican that, understands
You
proper
call him
Spanish.
a typical Mexican? No.
No, the real is Mexican.
Not real. See, that's the problem because I'm
Stop
not
screaming.
Mexican enough.
Stop screaming because your levels go high. If you know
Okay,
radio,
well,
like you
first
shouldn't scream
of
on the
all,
microphone.
This is how I talk. So
Jeez.
fix the
Oh,
level.
my God.
But
Híjole.
I'm not Mexican enough for the Mexicans, and I'm not American enough for the Americans. 'cause I'm
Aloha.
Mexican,
Buenos dias.
Anyways, on lighter notes, today is on lighter notes, today is National Regifting Day.
Oh, nice.
And listen, we've all been a part of this. I've been guilty of regifting something.
Yes.
But Factor Cap, there's no problem with regifting something you don't want or not going to use. And DeMarco, you're going to go first.
God, we just had this discussion. Ask me that again.
Okay, Factor Cap, there's no problem with regifting something you're not going to use or you don't like.
I'm going to say Cap. I'm not a big regifter. Did we have this discussion?
We talked about it this morning.
Okay, I'm not a big regifter. I don't think there's ever a reason why you should regift. If someone gives you something as a gift, then they gave it to you. It's you should not be able to give that away to someone else. But if you give me something that someone gave to you, then that kind of opens the floodgate.
If you're the middleman on
if
a
I'm the middleman,
you'll
I'm just passing this on.
You'll move it down the line.
Right, but if you gave me a gift, I would feel bad about giving it to someone else.
Yeah.
So that's Cap.
I'm fact. Because I appreciate what you're saying. I just don't agree with what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because let's say, for instance, I love gin, okay?
Gin.
But let's say for whatever reason I hate gin. And you gave me a bottle of gin not knowing that I hate gin.
Yeah.
But I know that Jorge loves gin. I'm going to give that bottle of gin to Jorge because I'm never going to drink it. I'm never going to use it. And it'll just sit in my closet or my bar or my cabinet, never getting used.
Take me through this.
When I know he would enjoy it and like it, why wouldn't I give it to him?
So I gave you the gin. You gave the gin to Jorge.
Yeah.
And I see you on Monday. Hey, how was the gin I gave you?
It was great. Thank you so much.
So you're lying to me.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt your feelings. You didn't know? Like, if I told you, hey, I hate gin, and you gave me a bottle of gin, I'd be like, I told you I hate it. I gave it to Jorge.
Yeah, but what's the difference? If you hand it to him, he's going to say thank you right there in front of your face. As soon as you hand it to me,
if I handed you a gift of gin and I
don't
like gin.
But you know
good. Give it back to me. I'll go get what you want.
I'd say, you know what? I haven't had a chance to try it yet, but my wife loves gin, and she made a martini. She was raving about it.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's a great one. But see, wife, but Jorge, that's a whole different
story.
No, okay.
In this situation, I still have the gin. He lied about his wife making.
So he's lied twice.
But I would see you just have you take the gin, right?
Just don't.
I don't want it to go to waste. I don't want somebody that does like the thing.
Wait, is gin off the list or on the list?
Almost nothing's off the list for me, just so we're clear.
What's your favorite gin?
My favorite gin?
Your favorite gin?
At the moment is just regular, straight-up Old Hendrix.
Old Hendrix, okay. I'll write that down. Okay.
It's not old, it's just Hendrix. Just because Hendrix has varieties, the original Hendrix.
So if you get the Hendrix gin from him, let me know. So
No. It's going straight in my cabinet. And by the way, it'll be gone by next weekend. Yeah.
See, you got to regift it outside of work.
Of course.
Does that make sense?
Wait, you got to be a better liar.
So if I give you an ugly sweater, you don't like it, you better give it to your brother or somebody that I don't see.
That you'll never see.
Exactly.
Okay,
that's how the regifted should be. I mean, I've gotten bottles of wine that I'm not a big wine person.
Yeah.
I haven't evolved yet.
Whoa. Right back to Laura.
He hasn't.
I just got. I'm not a wine person. I've tried it. That doesn't make me a wine person. And then, sorry, if I don't want to get into the wine stuff, I'll hand it over.
There you go.
Travis like,
so I regift the unless somebody like Travis who knows his wine and he'll give me something to try. That's gonna be good. Or Sedano who's given me wines before. Both of those guys know their wine, and I'm gonna try it with my wife, obviously. But if it's Laura or she also knows her wine. But if it's people that I really don't like, for instance, if I go to a gift exchange with Brenda and her coworkers, whatever, and I get a bottle like that, I'll probably bring it in here and give it to one of the interns. You never know. It's the regifting,
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
There you go. All right.
I got you this.
Yeah. I was thinking about you over the weekend. I thought you really might like this bottle of thrifty wine that I found for $8. Knock yourself out.
It has no cork.
And listen, I'm ghetto too, okay?
It has a pull tab. It doesn't even have a screw top. By the way, I just want to put this out there. Screw top wine is fine.
Oh, it's great.
There's a lot of wine that comes with a screw top that's pretty good wine, but every time you'll get like the box or canned wine.
If it goes, that's not good. That's not good for wine.
I knew somebody very, very well who bought those big glass jugs of wine.
Oh, yeah.
That'll also strip the paint off your car if you need to do that.
And the box
wine. That or the box wine? Yeah, that was
box wine. Yeah.
What's next, Laura? Oh, sorry. You're mid-sip. I caught you.
No, you're good. You're good. I just was going to say Amanda called me out because I like cheap wine. I'm like, tastes good to me. And she goes, if it's under this amount, you can't drink it because it's going to give you a headache.
That's a decent rule of thumb, but not always true.
I heard that about tequila.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look, there's a reason more expensive stuff is more expensive most of the time.
Yes.
Most of the time.
All right, we were also talking about this briefly in the morning. Michael Vick is headed to Norfolk State as a head coach. He's never coached before, so we'll see how he's going to do. We'll have to wait and see. Many are calling it the Deion Sanders effect, but factor cap, the fact that he's never coached can create problems for the teams. Travis.
I think it's fact because of the way you phrase it. Can it create problems? Yes. It doesn't mean it will, but it certainly could. I think that Deion has blazed a trail that other players get a chance to follow is wonderful. I think it's wonderful, but I don't care what the job is. Football coach, basketball coach, teacher, radio, it doesn't matter. If you've never done it before and you just all of a sudden are in that position to do it, there's all sorts of problems that are waiting for you to happen. It's inexperience. I don't know what I don't know.
Yeah,
exactly right. So there's all sorts of pitfalls waiting for a guy that's never done it before.
I'll say fact. Remember, for every Deion Sanders, there is a Ed Reed. Ed Reed started coaching, and it went bad. It just did not go well. So
Mike Singletary.
Mike Singletary. Jim Tomsula. A lot of guys that get jobs. It just does not go well. I'm happy that Michael Vick has rehabbed his what do you call that? His image.
His reputation.
His reputation to the point where he can get a job like this.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure how it's going to go.
Yeah,
I do know at one point he was the best weapon in the game.
He was the most fun guy to watch. I know that for a long time.
Yes.
I would think, and I'm just, you tell me, A quarterback is a good place to start because it's as complicated as it is. That you have an understanding of what a defense is trying to do to you. So you have to know what the tight ends do. You have to know what the receivers do, what the line coverage calls are.
Yeah.
The quarterback is a really good place to. If you have no experience, quarterback experience is probably the.
That's a good place
best
to lean on.
place to be.
It's like a catcher in baseball.
Yeah.
They make good managers. Yeah, it's that.
And you know who makes the worst because they only have to do one thing? Pitchers.
That's all they have to do.
Yep.
The only person out there other than the head coach that has a win-loss attached to his name is the quarterback. He knows that much. So, yeah.
Briones?
No. Dion started in a smaller school, right? Then he went to Colorado.
Jackson State.
So the fact that he's also starting, there's levels to this, right? So he's starting where I think it fits right where he's starting, and then he can start moving. It would have been crazy if he's given, I don't know, the Giants job or something like that. That would have been crazy. No, I know, but that would have been like that crazy example of, hey, what are you guys doing kind of thing? Yeah,
Teddy Bridgewater walked right off the sidelines and went to high school and won a championship.
There's something in the LA Times, it was either today or yesterday, about Carson Palmer coaching Rancho Santa Margarita down by me.
Here we go.
And look, those guys, if you know football, you know football.
True.
You do need to learn how to connect. I think that's an important part of it.
Trent Dilfer is still banging around coaching.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, surprisingly. But
UAB.
What's the one thing they all have in common? They're all quarterbacks. Yes.
And then also, I like what you said. Like, we all got to start somewhere. Like, I know for us, like, even in this business, we start at college. We go to a smaller station, and you grow your way to,
And by the time you get to a bigger spot, this is not the first day I'm on the job, but for Vic, it might be.
All right, next one. So we talked a little bit about re-gifting. I have a situation where I already had my Christmas shopping done. I was finished. And then some people are like, hey, when can you have lunch or dinner or whatever? Because I want to give you a gift.
Yeah.
I didn't buy them anything.
Oh.
So
you're going shopping again.
Do you have to give them a gift? Like if they weren't on your initial list?
Fact, yes.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Gift cards work.
That's such a lame gift,
That's
though.
all right. Just gift cards. I couldn't figure out what to get you. Here you go. Here's a gift card.
I know you love going to this place. Go have a nice time
Bang,
with me.
right there. Easy. Easy peasy, right there.
And have a little stack of them available to you. You never know.
That's
you never know.
Yep. Always have the gift cards on standby.
Yeah, get the Starbucks one, Get the Starbucks ones.
There you go.
That's an easy
Super
go-to,
simple.
though.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Who doesn't like coffee?
I'm with DeMarco. In fact, because if somebody said, hey, Merry Christmas, here's this thing, and you're like, thanks, that to me, I would feel awful in that situation. So you always got to have plan B ready.
I got to go shopping again.
They don't have to go crazy. You just
I'm like, again.
34 by 32s, Levi's or Elvis's, if you can afford those. And then get me the or size large.
Not you. I'll get Mike something.
Nice.
Or the baby something.
This is Elvis's. Are those jeans?
This is just the cheap version.
Cheap. Got it. Okay.
Levi's. Just flip it.
The other thing, real
Got
quick.
you. Elvis. Got you.
The other thing, really quick. So I have a lot of, like, my family members. My sister has 6 kids. So my rule of thumb is, like, your kids get a gift. Sorry, you don't get a gift, right? Is that, like, a good rule? Because that's what I do with my
If she had 6 kids, that's a good rule. Yeah. If she had 2 or maybe even 3, then you get her the Starbucks
Something
gift
small.
card. But
Okay.
6, if you gotta be aunt to 6 nieces and nephews,
9.
You're gonna go
The
broke.
other one.
9. Yeah, no. You're good. You're good.
I was like 9 in total, man.
I got an answer to that question. When's the last time somebody got hurt? The first flagrant foul in the All-Star game history. In All-Star game history. You know
Sean
who it was?
Taylor.
Nope. No, this is NBA.
Oh.
The first flagrant foul in All-Star game history. Nope. You won't believe it.
Give me the era.
Kobe.
Kobe did it?
Nope. Kobe
Kobe's
got
the
hit.
era. Kobe got hit by Kevin Garnett.
Dwayne Wade.
Okay.
Dwayne Wade has the first flagrant foul in All-Star game history.
I would have been guessing a while before I got
That's
to
what I'm
D-Wade.
saying. Go play hard. Injuries don't happen all that often in that game. Take it seriously.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Comma, but, ...
It could happen.
What if
Yeah.
Steph Curry is out there and he's trying to fight through a screen and he knocks knees and he all of a sudden something happens and he's out for a month.
That's horrible. It's terrible, and the All-Star game sucks if that happened. But those are the worst 2 words you can ever put together in any sentence. What if?
Yeah.
Because what if nothing happens?
I'm with you, but the stakes are so high. The money is so high. I'm paying you all this. I'm paying you money to win for the Warriors.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily paying it. I get it. I'd like to see it too, but man.
Just saying. I did not know that was the first flagrant foul in
D-Wade.
All-Star game
Leave Kobe
history.
alone, D-Wade. Leave Kobe alone. Factor Cap's brought to you by the offices of Joseph S. Normand. Do what DeMarco did yesterday and call Joe. 213-747-2000. That's 213-747-2000 or normandlegal.com. I have maybe good news for Dodger fans if you want some of those familiar faces to come back. That's coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
You never have to miss a moment of LA's mega sports station. Get the all-new ESPN LA app.
Just search ESPN LA in your App Store or Google Play.
Download, tap, and bam!
You got 710 ESPN in the palm of your hand.
Sage Spa, give a gift, get a gift. How about get a gift, get a gift? Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Get a commemorative 20th anniversary holiday ornament, the 25th.
Number 2.
Earthquake will leave you shaking with laughter. Live January 25th.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away 45 Samsung 55-inch TVs on New Year's Eve. Play your favorite games with your rewards card. 10A to 6P to enter.
Morongo, good times.
The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event starts now at Cardinale Way Hyundai. Experience the chill of winter and the thrill of savings with 0% APR on a brand new 2025 Hyundai Tucson, 2024 Elantra, Sonata, Santa Fe, Ioniq 5 for up to 48 months, and 0 payments for 90 days. Plus, enjoy peace of mind driving with America's best warranty. Cardinale Way Hyundai just off the 91 freeway or online at cardinalewayhyundai.com. Offer available to well-qualified buyers only, subject to HMF credit approval. Expires January 2nd, 2025.
Oh, by the way, Ivan's no longer on the project. His wife got a new job, so they're moving across the country.
Robin's top researcher is deviating to a new market. This isn't standard.
And now we're short-staffed. Who's going to finish all these projects?
She needs a cluster of new data analysts, and there's no margin for error.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Put our matching platform to work so you can spend less time searching and more time connecting with talented candidates. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
At the Home Depot, we know Saturdays are for college football. That's why we have everything you need to never miss a play. Like Bear Dynasty interior paint, their most durable one-coat hide paint ever. From a team color statement wall to a fan cave, complete with a mural honoring Nick Saban's 17-year dynasty.
Hey, I like that idea.
Nothing beats Bear Dynasty interior paint. It's everything you need all in one can.
Defend your game time with Bear and the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Valid only when tended to colors from the Bear Dynasty and Marquee Interior One-Coat Hide Color Collection.
This is the Travis and DeMarco Show.
Now weekdays 9 a.m. to noon on LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
Debes llorar, ya sabes por qué. Santa Claus llegó a la ciudad.
One I haven't heard.
That's Luis Miguel.
This is Miguel?
You know he could have been my dad?
What?
He could have been my dad. Luis Miguel could have been my dad.
How?
Go on.
Well, he never met my mom.
Such a dad joke.
Let me write that down. That's a good
I
one.
thought we were going to have one.
Such a
You know,
dad joke.
you know what I thought we were going to have here was like a Coco situation.
One of those.
Yeah, you know, where I'm like, holy sweat. What was the guy's name in Coco, the famous singer?
Ernesto de la Cruz.
Yeah.
Ernesto de la Cruz.
Oh, my God.
And I'm like, wait, is there like a just missed opportunity?
Okay.
And it was just a bad dad joke?
You know what? Teddy
That's a good one.
Pendergrass could have been my dad. The reason, because they never met. My mom went gaga. Yeah, I get you. That's a good one.
Yeah, write it down, man.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one.
Say it around the Christmas tree.
Wow. What song is this?
Santa Claus is coming to town.
In Spanish.
Can you hear it again? Big band stuff. Yeah, okay. Come on. How can you get tired of this?
Pretty easy.
He's already tired of it. Wow.
But you know, it's because it's one of...
Yeah.
Music's obviously everybody likes music,
Yeah.
but I like something a little new, a little like I'm not that person that ever listen to the same song 10 times in a row.
Oh, really?
That's just not my deal.
Yeah.
And once I've heard Frosty the Snowman, Jingle Bells, you know, Silent Night, all of them, it's like got it.
Yeah.
And there's only like in the canon of famous Christmas songs 40
20?
or 50?
Yeah, I got 20.
Okay,
20 on repeat. Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to go through those 20 pretty fast.
Until the first, and then I'm done. Yeah. But I can go to the first. Yeah. And then the tree comes
What's
down.
the front of your house look like? Lights?
We didn't do lights.
Okay.
We're not doing lights.
Okay.
I'm not doing that.
A conscious decision to not do it?
My neighbor next door, older guy,
Okay.
and he would do his lights every single year. He'd always ask, can I help you do yours?
Yeah.
And he fell.
Oh.
Yeah, and he broke both wrists.
Oh, no.
Right. So out of respect for him everyone in the cul-de-sac, we're not putting up lights this
I got to
year.
tell Susan I don't want her to fall.
Well, see, right. Yeah, he fell and broke both wrists.
Susan does our lights.
Really?
Yeah.
You let her get on the roof?
No, we don't go on the roof.
Oh,
We
okay.
like line the garage and the front door and some trees.
Is she
in
on
the
a
front.
ladder?
She's on a ladder, yeah.
Are you holding the ladder?
No.
That's my mom, Trav. My mom does it too.
No.
The straight face too. Nah.
No.
She likes the lights. Like I mean, I like them. They're up. They're pretty. But Susan's a robust woman.
Okay.
She's fine. She can take care of
All right.
herself.
But listen.
But now
think
that
it's
I hear
cute.
people,
You should help because my dad can't physically. He can't. He can't help.
I do the tree, Laura. That's enough.
That's not no.
Do the tree.
You got to carry that thing in. You got to haul it on the car.
I put it in. I do the lights. I hang the ornaments. I do the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's my contribution to the
You do the
landscape.
entire tree. She doesn't help.
I do it. The tree is mine. The lights are hers.
That's fair. That's a fair trade.
Yeah.
Usually it's the other way, though.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like it.
But
Yeah,
usually it's the other way, though.
I don't like ladders.
You don't like
the
heights.
height
That
thing.
makes
Yeah.
sense
That
now.
makes sense.
Okay.
I don't know. Now that you asked the question, probably should hold the ladder.
Yeah,
but
just
that's-
at least put a foot on it.
But okay, look. When are you going to do this? Right, Saturday or Sunday? Right. That's
Yeah.
usually when you're off and on these sort of things. And I work on Sundays this time of year, and Saturdays there's college football on. So sometimes
There's no
you're gonna
time
miss
to do it. But you can
I mean,
at least
there
go
is.
out there with a
Susan,
transistor
I got
radio.
you. I'll go help.
Would you ever hire somebody to do it?
We thought about it once, but that kind of defeats the purpose, right?
I think so too. And by the way, it looks too perfect when a professional does it. It's just so. It looks like it's done by a computer, and when a person does it, you're missing a light
that's
here.
my mom.
There's one that's a little janky and out of line.
Yeah.
My mom in her hallway, like when you go in her house, there's this little front hallway.
Yeah.
She's got like the little Christmas town here decorated, everything.
All perfect.
You see the little ice people skating around.
Oh, she's all in.
She goes all out. Like I'm like, hey, who did this? She's like, I did. Like I don't
Love
hire
it.
anybody
Yeah,
to do
see?
Have you guys seen my tree? I'll show you a picture of my
No.
tree. My tree is decked out.
Is it a green tree or do you have a colored tree?
No, it's green.
Okay.
And then my color scheme for the past
White
4
or
five-
colored lights?
White, but
Okay.
they also interchange, so there's settings. So if I
Oh,
want to
nice.
do colors,
Nice.
but my tree has been blue, navy blue, silver, and white for like 4 years.
Okay.
Is this a plastic tree?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm thinking about switching over.
Do you know?
You should.
I'm thinking about switching
It's
over.
a non-starter in my house, so I gave up the fight.
Always
a long
the tree,
time.
or-
Always a real tree.
Okay,
So
yeah.
Susan wants a real tree. Fine, we'll get a real tree.
Yeah.
But you know what I do want to do, and she'll never go for it? I want to get one where they spray all that white stuff on it so it looks like snow.
What do they call that? Not the
Flocking.
Flocking.
I want a
Never.
flocked tree, and she'll
Don't do it.
Why?
Because it's all over the place.
Yes.
It's a mess.
Oh, okay.
It's messy.
Don't
But
do
it's
it.
pretty.
It is pretty. It's great, but it's not worth it.
Oh, okay. Really?
Yeah,
Oh, that
no,
bums me out.
You got to
Not even one time?
You got to drive it home. You got to
Yeah.
get it through the door. The tree's wider than your door. It's going to
Yeah.
be sitting there. You're gonna,
All right.
yeah, you're going to be
What
in
if
it
you do it
forever.
with paint? Like just real paint.
Real
that'll
paint a
look-
tree?
that- I
But
think-
it'll
no,
be
the
messy.
flocking looks like because it
Gloppy.
kind of clumps, right?
Yeah.
Like it looks
Yeah,
like
true
snow
that,
clumped
true
on a
that.
tree.
Yeah.
Like I don't want it to look like I graffitied my tree.
Isn't
I don't
that
want
weird
that.
in California,
Yeah,
though?
look,
A flocked
It's
tree in
art.
California?
Yeah, look, I'm not saying it's like
Yeah.
botanically accurate.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm saying it. I think it looks nice.
You're in California. There's
Yeah.
no winter wonderland
I'm
here.
not
Come
going
on.
up to the mountains or anything. I want to bring a little of the
Can be,
mountains to my
DeMarco.
house.
It can be a
be,
winter one.
can.
If there's a winter wonderland in LA, we're all gone. Yeah.
Oh, it's a wrap.
right. We're all
Yeah, no,
gone.
that's a wrap.
Yes,
I,
no
I've,
doubt.
I've always, when I was a kid, I always wanted to see the snow. Grew up in LA.
Yeah.
I've lived in 4 places in my life. Okay, I've lived in Los Angeles, Santa Barbara, Phoenix, and Houston.
There's no snow
No
there.
snow in
Yeah.
any of those places, right? And my mom and dad lived in Chicago for a while. I got to see some snow, but I always wanted to have snow for like a day or two until I was old enough to realize that's it. No one's going anywhere if it snows here.
Yeah, we're going to be stuck
For
a
as
while.
long as the snow
Yes.
is there until it melts, but hopefully it'll only be a day or two.
Maybe it depends on how cold that winter is.
Think
Yeah, you
about
don't want it. Yeah,
That section of the 10 freeway that burnt
That's
for
what I'm
like
saying.
a couple weeks or whatever,
yeah.
it was chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if it snows in here?
snowed. We'd be
Where-
stuck.
Where's the closest snowplow to here? Tahoe?
right?
Yeah, like I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
We
Big
would be
Bear.
stuck. Yes.
No snow. Only on my fake Christmas
Thank
tree.
you.
My
Yes.
flock. I hate that you talked me out of
I'm
that.
telling you.
I just sent you
I'm
my
telling
tree.
you. Yes.
Delete this from the podcast in case Susan goes back to listen because I still want a flocked tree.
Hold the ladder. Come
All
on.
right, we'll talk about the Dodgers and 2 familiar faces that have not signed anywhere. We still got a shot. That's coming up next. Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Hey there, it's Steve Farr. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, Southern California's premier resort casino experience. Why get stuck in traffic when you don't have to be? You can be at the best casino resort in Southern California in less than 1 hour, less than an hour. You can't get anywhere out here in less than an hour, but you can get to Pechanga. Pechanga gives all guests the amenities they expect of a world-class resort, exceptional entertainment, dining, spa, golf, and let's not forget, round-the-clock gaming excitement, if that's your thing. The casino floor is super huge. There's 1,100 hotel rooms and suites there, so they got you covered for family reunions, bachelorette parties. The spa is outstanding. The golf course is great. 20 bars and restaurants and so much more. Make Pechanga Resort Casino one of the largest resort casinos in the country. So come see why readers of Newsweek and USA Today, yep, I am one of them, voted Pechanga Resort Casino one of the best casinos outside of Las Vegas, the best casino outside of Las Vegas. So whether your idea of entertainment is kicking it poolside like me or putting a great bet on blackjack, Pechanga Resort Casino is waiting for you. Visit Pechanga.com or call this number right now. 888-PECHANGA, that's 888-PECHANGA to book a reservation or for more info. Also, you can follow them on Instagram at Pechanga Casino for up-to-the-minute news and information.
710 ESPN, the destination for LA sports this fall.
Here comes LeBron and slam dunk right in Paul George's face and a foul.
Lakers basketball.
Got it back. Another three. Good. What a night for Austin Reeves.
Rams football.
Cup of the six. Cup to the pylon. Touchdown, Cooper Cup. Touchdown, LA.
The USC Trojans.
Hands off the marks. Up the middle. Into the end zone. Touchdown. They're going wild in half of this stadium as the Trojans are going to pull off the upset. How do you do?
LAFC.
Oh, flip for LA Football Club. Did he?
The LA Kings and Angels baseball.
The all-new ESPN LA app, your destination for LA sports.
At Children's Hospital Los Angeles, we're a nationally recognized leader in pediatric care, honored by U.S. News and World Report as one of the best in the country. Here, we achieve amazing breakthroughs that change lives. From groundbreaking cancer therapies that offer new hope to young patients, to advanced heart procedures that save lives. We partner with families to conquer challenges and achieve extraordinary outcomes. Choose the best care for your child at chla.org.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. At Los Angeles International Airport, changes are arriving daily to help reduce traffic, save travelers time, and transform the travel experience. The LAX Economy parking structure is now open with thousands of smart parking spaces, as well as hundreds of EV charging stations. Modernized terminals have biometric gates for faster boarding, and in the future, the People Mover train will connect travelers to LA Metro. For more information, go to their website, flylax.com/transforming-LAX. That's flylax.com/transforming-LAX.
Are you looking for a game day gift this holiday season, Lakers fans? We've got the latest collection of items to add to your closet this holiday season. Head over to LakersStore.com and snag a jersey, tee, hat, and more to rep the purple and gold. We've got the whole family covered with styles for mom, dad, kids, and babies too. Rep the purple and gold in style. Check out LakersStore.com. That's LakersStore.com. Let's go Lake Show.
Is your vehicle due for service? Is it time to get those wipers replaced? If so, head into your neighborhood Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. For over 30 years, Valvoline has provided quick and convenient automotive maintenance services for busy people just like you. At Valvoline, you stay in your car safe while the expert technicians make sure your ride is at its best. Oil changes, wiper blades, and more. Just pull up, drive in, and drive out in about 15 minutes. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for locations and game-winning coupons off of your next Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A Good Karma Brands radio station.
Here we go, Travis Rogers, DeMarco Farr.
The far side. You ready for the far side? I'm in the far side. You're in the far side.
Go. Welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. So let's get to the fun, shall we? The Travis and DeMarco Show right now.
Yes,
Don't
sir.
mind me, DeMarco. I just can't tell time. No big deal.
What happened?
Nothing. I'm still in my brain think this show is 10 to 1 instead of 9 to noon.
Same.
Do you really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
I thought you thought the show was just beginning. Because
No.
this is the Open.
I keep thinking that everything's an hour later than it actually is.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to ask.
Why?
Any update on those drones?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Still searching. I'm looking, though.
Okay.
Anybody spotted any drones in California?
No, it's San Bernardino.
I was driving home yesterday.
Looking up everywhere.
Yeah.
I know. Who knows?
Who knows? That's comforting.
And they won't
Remember
tell
that
us what it is.
mysterious balloon was like floating around?
Yeah, China.
Yeah, but we knew where it had come from.
Yeah.
Right? And yeah.
I haven't seen one yet. I've seen rockets take off a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of SpaceX, but yeah, I'm looking, but I haven't seen one. That's weird, though. The whole drone phenomenon is weird.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah.
Try not to think about
People
it.
freak me out with those things. And
Snow
by the way,
and drones.
Timmy Smith was in that Super Bowl with Doug Williams.
Yeah.
Some people thought it was Mark Rippon. They thought we were wrong.
No, we were right.
That's the other Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Timmy, 22 carries,
Mark
204
Rippon
yards.
was
Yes.
the one against the Bills.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
I have a decent memory for that stuff.
Can't forget that. I mean,
Timmy Smith,
204 yards.
even that season, Timmy Smith wasn't an impactful player.
Dude, out of nowhere. That was a hell of a story, and then he just flat disappeared.
And I remember, I think Doug Williams got the cover of Sports Illustrated the
He
next
sure
week.
did. Oh,
and
yeah.
Yeah, that's when that was a big deal.
Mr.
Were you ever on
Coyote.
the cover of SI?
No, I was on the inside page, and it wasn't me. It was actually a Steve Young deal.
Okay.
So it was me and another guy chasing him down. But I'm like, this is me in Sports Illustrated.
Heck yeah.
Right, heck yeah.
Heck
Here I am.
yeah.
This is me.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Have I given you my favorite trivia question of all time?
No, what is it?
There's only 3 athletes that have ever appeared on the cover of Sports Illustrated in consecutive weeks.
3 athletes.
Back-to-back weeks. They're on the
same
cover.
guy?
The same person appeared back-to-back weeks. 3 people have done that.
Tiger Woods.
No. But
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan is one. The other one is very, very obvious to get.
Ali.
Ali is one.
Okay. I was going to say Mike Tyson. But
Yep.
Okay.
Jeremy Lin.
Jeremy Lin.
Jeremy Lin is on that list.
Jeremy
Come
Lin is
on.
the third guy.
Can't get rid of this guy.
Jeremy
Can't get rid of
Lin
Jeremy
was
Lin.
on the cover of SI in back-to-back weeks. How great is
You're
like,
about to tell me Jeremy Lin's a good player now.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
saying that the whole point of that is that
Yeah.
Ali is Ali.
Oh, yeah.
Jordan is Jordan.
And then Jeremy Lin.
Jeremy Lin.
Okay.
One of these things.
I
is
saw that
not
30
like
for 30.
the
That's-
other.
I knew 'cause
It
I
was
saw that
good.
30
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
It was good.
I liked it.
Yes.
Can't
it
wait
was
to
very
watch
good.
the Reggie doc. All right, so Jeff Passan was writing on ESPN.com and was kind of ranking the remaining free agents. Like most of the really big names have gone places. There's a couple of Corbin Burns and Alex Bregman are like the last 2 kind of big names that are still left out there. The rest of it is kind of middle tier to lower tier guys. And he was kind of saying that this is where the interest lies and did it on a temperature scale from hot to everybody's still very on these guys to cold. Teoscar Hernandez was in the frigid category.
Really?
Meaning that the activity around him is not as active as maybe. Is that not kind of sort of good news for the Dodgers? Because
It's great news for the
right,
Dodgers,
I
yeah.
saw that. I'm like, oh, I
It's
feel
not great
bad.
news for him.
Right. I want
Yeah.
Teo to get his money because I like Teo and I want him to get what he is worth and what he deserves. But if the market is soft for him, why not come back to Los Angeles?
Why frigid?
Maybe
you're coming off a win. You played pretty good.
No. He played very well.
Yeah.
Not only pretty, he was good.
And you
He
won a World Series. Why
Won a
aren't
World
you hotter?
Series. He's a great teammate guy. He's a good clubhouse guy. He's good enough in the outfield.
Yeah.
Age? The age and the
Okay.
cost. Like he had his best year when he's in his mid-30s. That's the timing's bad
He's not
for him.
pricing himself out, is he?
Well, he's not signed anywhere.
Yeah.
And it's not like you said, it's not because he isn't a really good player. He is, and he's a really good teammate. It'd be one thing if you're a good player and kind of a bad guy. That's not true. He's a really good guy.
He must be trying to cash out.
He's probably priced himself at a point where people are like, yeah, man, we can't do that.
That's too much. And he can wait. He can afford to wait, I guess. He's going to sign with someone.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
He'll be on a team, but...
And I don't think you're losing money by waiting.
You wonder. Like, you saw what Blake Snell did last year,
Yeah.
Jordan Montgomery. Like, some of these guys didn't sign until spring training had started, and the deals were not great. Cody Bellinger signed a deal a couple of years ago that was kind of... And the market is different year to year.
Yeah.
But if I'm the Dodgers, and they really do want to bring him back, and I believe that they do, and he really liked it here, and I believe that he did, hey, let's figure this out. This is clearly.
I think they did.
Clearly, what you're asking is the market isn't there for you.
Yeah.
This is what we have, and we can offer you a chance to win again. we'll do a short-term deal again. Maybe you don't have to, and I'm sure he probably doesn't want one, but if he goes out there and has another monster year, maybe somebody will back up a truck for him.
Maybe. Or, like you said, these are the smartest guys in the room, right? What you're asking is outrageous, and all we have to do is wait. You know what I mean? So go try it if you want.
But what if the number, see, this is what I'm going to make up numbers here. Let's say he wants 30 a year. Okay. And they're not willing to go to 30, but they're willing to go to 24. Okay. And maybe they're not willing to go to the third or fourth year, but they'll do 2.
Okay.
And the market is telling you that's not there. Maybe the market would land at 27 or something like that. Like, don't the Dodgers kind of decide, hey, listen, this guy's important to what we do. Let's go a little bit more.
Firm. I would. If
you
I'm
might
the
lose
Dodgers,
him though. You might lose him in that situation.
But I think you're okay with losing him. If you weren't, you would have signed him by now. So I would not pay premium prices for a guy I can get lower. What is it?
But you're not paying premium. You're paying.
Well, premium for him. I mean, if it's 27 and I can get him for 24, I'm not going to pay.
But you can't get him for 24. He's not taking 24.
The longer I wait, he will.
MLB.com's Mark, is it Feinsand?
Yes.
Yeah. MLB.com, yeah. He says it's a 3-year deal. He's looking for 3 years, $66 million, meaning 22 to 24 million a year.
Oh, okay. Well, I wonder what they offered. I bet they offered him 20. A little bit lower.
Then he should take it and come back to the Dodgers.
But he thinks he can get more. But never step over dollars to pick up dimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never.
Yes. And that kind of feels what is happening right here.
With him, yeah.
Walker Buehler, not frigid like Teo, but listed as cool.
Okay. So there's some interest.
But it's not hot. It's not caliente. It's cool. Yeah.
There's some interest, and there's some interest from the Dodgers to have him back.
That's the part that I wonder. Like, is that not one of them being, like you said, Teo would hit, if Teo stays healthy, Teo would hit 30 home runs next year. Yeah. Especially in that lineup, he's going to hit 30 home runs. I don't know what the Walker Buehler season looks like. It could be good. It could be not good. I'm not quite sure what it is I'd be signing up for. And I think they know that, and they're a little wary of jumping in on that. Because for him, because his variance is so he could be terrific, or it could be what we saw for the vast majority. Like, he had a good month, but he had a bad 3 months.
This is just my gut. It ain't going to get any better for him than what you just saw. Yeah. That's it. That's your zenith. You know what I mean? Everything else it's you're going to be diminishing from here on out. But I can still do bobblehead night with him if I have him.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
You can do, and by the way, Dodger fans, he's very popular with Dodger fans, and you wonder if there isn't a little bit of a bring him back.
Well, it's Walker Buehler.
Because of who he is.
Yeah, of
right?
course.
This is not, let's say Jack Flaherty had a similar run, which he kind of did, maybe not quite as impactful. It's like he's been here for 5 minutes.
You're right.
There's not an emotional connection to him the way there's an emotional connection to Walker Buehler.
Yeah.
And by the way, even if you knew that it was going to be up and down, when it gets down to it, did he show up? Damn right.
Of course he did. That's the guy you want. And it was his tirade, right?
He was
him that showed some
furious.
Teeth. Yeah, that was the guy that showed teeth. Yeah, you have to have. That's worth a premium. 20% tip, 25%.
I don't know. Look, if the temperature is cool, clearly you're not in a bidding war. I don't think you have to go above and beyond. Maybe you just got to kind of go to where you think it is.
Yeah, cool to me means if he gets a better offer, they'll match it. Unless it's like
but this isn't
outrageous.
Specific to the Dodgers. This is to the league.
Right.
Like, the league is we'll think about it.
No one's going to offer you what you think you're worth. But if they do, the Dodgers will match that.
You take me through it. You're the pro athlete.
I'm the worst. Yeah.
I love it here. I know it here. I can win here, but I might make a little more over there.
It depends on where that is. Because
I don't want to give you the worst option. Like, I'm not going to say, well, you could go play. Who's the worst team? You're not going to go play for the Oakland A's, but you're also
White
not
Sox.
going to the White Sox. But you're not going to the Yankees or the Braves.
You're not going into exile.
You're going to the Cincinnati Reds, middle of the pack.
If it's more money and they have a decent tradition, I'll go.
Yeah.
I don't want to go, but if they're offering me more,
what if it's little? It's a little more. It's more, but it's not.
As long as it's not the baseball equivalent of Siberia. If it's more money, I'm probably going there.
They're offering 36. We're offering 30 over 2 years.
6 years, $6 million.
Yeah,
I'm going. I'll be a Red.
Yeah.
Catch you later.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I get it. That bums me out.
Can
but
you
I get
come
it.
up to 33? then we got a deal. Maybe.
Yeah.
But $6 million, that's a lot. Yeah. You'll never make that up as a player.
Yeah.
Damn. And like, I can't live on love.
Yeah.
Right,
Look,
right. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. I get it, and that's why guys leave, and it sucks.
Yes.
But I don't know.
But if it's close,
you get
I'm
one. You
staying
can
home.
only take one. Which one you want?
What?
Teo or Bueller?
Wow, really?
I'm taking Teo.
Yeah, me too.
I got enough firepower, though.
Yeah.
You don't have that dog. For me, Walker Bueller, I need that dog.
Okay,
he
that's
was
a good
the
argument.
catalyst. Yeah.
I also do have, though, 9 starting pitchers.
True. You
and
do.
I only have 1 starting outfielder at the moment.
But do you need that bat in the lineup? Do you really need that bat? I got enough.
Here's the thing. He hit like 4, 5, 6 for them. Even with that team, he was batting in the middle of the order of that team.
That's a hard one. Walker Bueller or Teo. Wow.
If I need to fight someone, I'm going to take Bueller.
Heartbeat, yes.
If I need to go play 162, I think I'll take Teo. Lincoln Riley laid out some truths to Mark, and I might have had my Jerry Cooney moment.
Really?
Maybe. We'll see. It's coming up next. I'm glad that you get that. That makes me smile. Strava DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
You never have to miss a moment of LA's mega sports station. Get the all-new ESPN LA app.
Just search ESPN LA in your App Store or Google Play.
Download, tap, and bam!
You got 710 ESPN in the palm of your hand.
Happy holidays from Mir Audio Video in Westwood with an exclusive deal for ESPN LA listeners. Introducing the stunning 98-inch LG QNED. This TV is next level for a limited time only. Our friends at Mir will be offering this once-in-a-lifetime TV for the lowest price on the planet. You can make it yours for just $4,100, including delivery. Hurry, because supply is limited. 310-234-4010. That's 310-234-4010. Thank you, Mir Audio Video.
Don't you love the sounds of the holiday season? The bells, the sleighs. Woohoo! If so, your holiday's now even more magical because now during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event, you can take home your favorite Hyundai with some of the season's greatest savings.
Drive away now in one of our most popular models with 0% APR and 0 payments for 90 days. Only during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Offer ends January 2nd. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
Disney on Ice invites you to take a magical journey with Mickey, Minnie, and all your friends from Encanto, Aladdin, Cars, Moana, and the Disney princesses. Create new memories with Asha, Raya, Anna, and Elsa from Frozen 2. At Disney on Ice presents Magic in the Stars. Playing the LA area December 12th through January 5th. Tickets on sale now. Visit DisneyOnIce.com today.
You never expect a Hail Mary pass to win and end the game or getting into an accident. Hey, it's Travis with DeMarco and Evan Cohen.
Only one all-star defensive team you can call to defend you. The personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000.
Don't get sacked by others. Joseph will help you achieve the maximum compensation you deserve. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000.
Let Joseph and his team score a touchdown for you.
When pain keeps you from doing what you love, Hoag Orthopedic Institute gets you back to you. We are ranked number 18 in the nation and number 1 in Orange County for orthopedic and spine care by U.S. News & World Report. From the surf to the green, our world-class doctors are there, which is why more Californians choose Hoag Orthopedic Institute for orthopedic and spine care more than any other hospital. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you. Proudly founded by premier physicians in partnership with Hoag. Learn more at HoagOrthopedicInstitute.com.
Hey, LA, let's talk trash. Food waste, that is. Tossing your food scraps in the regular trash sends them to landfills where they release harmful gases like methane. Fight global warming by simply sorting your food scraps and placing them in your green bin. It's quick, it's easy, it helps protect our planet. Ready to do your part? Visit cleanla.com or call 888-CLEAN-LA for more tips. This message funded by Cal Recycle.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 five-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people. This is the Travis and DeMarco Show.
Now weekdays 9 a.m. to noon on LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
All right, you chipmunks. Ready to sing your song?
No. This one's no.
Okay, Simon? Okay, Theodore? Okay, Alvin?
Yes.
Alvin?
Come on.
Alvin!
Wasn't Lethal Weapon? Wasn't...
I think you're right.
Wasn't he listening to this? Yeah. Riggs? I think Riggs was listening to this.
Oh, no way Riggs. It had to be Murtaugh, right?
I think it might have been Riggs listening to this.
Is this what made him suicidal?
In his trailer, yes. I think it might have been. Wow.
That is a really good movie.
It is. Yes. Yeah. Fantastic movie. Yes.
We're not allowed to like it, though, right?
No, not anymore.
Gibson's deal.
Not anymore.
Good movie. Like, when that movie started and the woman jumped off the bridge or the window, I'm like, whoa.
Great movie.
This is some Mr. Joshua.
Shane Black, I think, wrote that.
Okay.
You ever seen Predator?
Yeah.
He was one of the guys that got killed in Predator. He wrote like a bunch of these movies.
Oh, okay.
Shane Black, yes.
Predator was the one they went into the jungle.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Arnold and Apollo Creed.
Correct.
And
yes.
And Jesse the Body.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shane Black was the guy wearing the glasses that that got just
Do we have movies like that anymore that just really we're just going to go in the jungle and blow what up?
No, not anymore.
Yeah.
No.
Those were fun.
I mean, they're shot in the back lot now, not in the jungle.
Yeah,
that's true. That was our scene as a team. That Predator scene when they went out and mowed down the jungle.
Yeah.
Because one guy was shooting that way and the rest of them show up and just blow down. We don't know what you're shooting at. We're just shooting. That was our thing. We'd watch that before every game.
But they didn't kill the Predator.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It don't matter. You saw something, we're with you. I'm not asking questions. That was the whole point of it.
But if I were on the other team, I'm like, yeah, they don't even know what they're doing.
No,
they're reacting.
But they're together.
We could trick them. We'll put something shiny over here, and they'll run over there, and they'll go for it
They'll
along
blow
the way.
everything down to get to the shiny stuff.
Right, there you go. Yes.
I realize what I'm about to say will last 30 hours or so. Because I'm watching the college football playoff tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm watching. But I had a moment with college football this morning. Not quite Howard Cosell throwing in the towel with Jerry Cooney in that fight. But
this is the very reason for this sport to be abolished. Yes.
That, right?
Yeah.
The Alabama athletic director.
Oh.
Okay. Their Alabama director, athletic director Greg Byrne, said that it's, quote, time for the Bama Nation to fight back. Oh. And here's what he is saying. Alabama, of course, was left out of the college football playoff this year. Although, this is Mr. Byrne speaking. Although we have been competitive from an NIL standpoint, our competition has us in their sights and are actively trying to surge ahead with NIL. You have heard examples of other teams using promises of $1 million paydays to hire away our players or convince them not to come to Alabama. It is time for the Bama Nation to fight back.
Stop it. Just stop it.
He went on to say, there's a time for talk and a time for action. Ugh. Now is a time for action. He is asking Alabama fans, hey, yo, I need some money.
I need more money.
Wow. To put together a football team that makes the playoff.
That's your problem, not mine.
DeMarco, it was one of those. I love sports.
Yeah.
I love college football. I am pro player. I want these players to get their money. I really, truly do. But that was one of those, yeah, man, I might be out moments.
Yeah.
Like the athletic director at Alabama is going to Alabama fans, presumably people that are working for a living.
Yeah.
and saying, hey, man, can you chip me off a little money so I can go buy another quarterback?
That's
crazy. That feels gross,
that does.
man.
You're crowdsourcing money for NIL, but I guess that's where we are.
I get,
and he's right. He's right.
I'm not saying that he's right or right. It's gross. It's really gross.
But your players are leaving for more money.
I get it, and this is the situation that we're in. But it was
and
just,
you got to raise it. I know.
Does it hit you like that too?
Yeah, a long time ago. But I mean, to go out and actively crowdsource from your fan base,
I get
that's
it.
About as low
I'm
as you
trying
can
to think if there's a kind of a middle of the pack. Like if you're Indiana.
Yeah.
Okay, and for the first time in forever,
that makes sense.
Hey, we got something here.
Yeah.
We need help to keep this thing rolling.
This is Alabama. You've been dominating.
This is Alabama.
You've been dominating for years. You've been killing people for years.
And Jorge, I want you to get the Lincoln Riley thing that you had for us this morning, because this is SC coach Lincoln Riley, and I think he brings up some really good points about where we are in this, and kind of in conjunction with what we just heard from Greg Byrne.
On it. I mean, it's just kind of the new world that we live in. The reality is you're going to go recruit some transfers to come in. You're going to have people that exit your program. It's just part of the world. So I've learned to not really carry emotion with it. You know, a lot of these are business decisions, like I think kind of like I've said before, on both sides. And when those things happen, you just have to understand it and understand that this is becoming more of a business, obviously, than it's ever been.
So that is.
That don't sound like a football coach.
No,
it's like a CEO.
It sounds like a CEO. That's exactly right. Yeah. He said, I try not to carry emotion with these things. I've heard you talk about Don James and what he meant to you.
Yeah.
Right? I played for a guy by the name of Al Ferrer at UCSB who I know cared about me.
Yeah.
I still talk to him. I know he cared about me.
Yeah.
There's no question in my – and I get it that playing college baseball, there are no economics. It's a money loser and all these things. But he cared about me.
Yes.
He also tore me up when I would do stuff that he did not approve of.
Yeah.
He would get all over me. But I know he cared about me. And I don't even disagree with what Lincoln Riley is saying here. I can't get attached. I can't carry emotions with this stuff because – he could leave because they're offering more. I got to go buy somebody else over here. That this has become so wildly transactional that there is no emotion, no connectivity other than I'm wearing this jersey for today.
Yeah, this is beyond all sports. This is beyond all football. Because this is not like the NFL.
No, it's not.
You can't leave after 1 year for the most part. I mean, they can cut you. You can quit. You can retire. But you just can't leave after 1 year and go where you want.
Jared Verse isn't going to, at the end of the season,
I'm going to go play for the Niners.
The 49ers are going to say, hey, we'll pay you a little more.
No,
that's not how it works.
This is different. There's going to be some guardrails, some restrictions coming soon. But never galvanized the point in my head until you said it. Like you said, how I feel about Don James.
Yeah.
Or how he feels about me. I know he cared. I know Vermeil cares about me. But also how I feel about him.
Yes.
You came to my house. You recruited me. I signed with you for the next 4 or 5 years to take me from, like I said, boyhood to manhood.
Mm-hmm.
I care about you as a coach. I bet some of these players don't even know their coaches.
They know the coach because he's the one that promised X amount of dollars.
And that's it.
And the second the guy comes in with X plus 10%, I'm down.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm out to the highest bidder.
Those two things together just hit me. I'm like, man.
I don't think there's anybody on USC's roster that says I would stay because I love Lincoln Riley.
No, well, the Branch brothers are both leaving.
Yeah.
Deuce Robinson is leaving. Like, it's just.
The only one I know that has Signetti has one with Indiana because they're new to this. What do you call that? They're the Cinderella team of this year's college football. Maybe Deion Sanders with Travis Hunter and his son, but that's his son.
No, I was going to say, you got to put the Shiloh and Shador aside because they're
That's his
family,
kids.
His literal family. And Travis Hunter clearly made a connection to Deion.
Yes.
Not just that Travis Hunter's a great player. He looks at Deion the way
deep,
that you and I look at our coach.
I don't think anybody at Ohio State is talking about Ryan Day that way. They did with Harbaugh and he left.
They got to fix it because this is gross.
It is.
This is not how it's designed to be. It is so transactional, and it is so short-term transactional that for Lincoln, if I heard that, I can't have an emotion with my players. He's right.
Yeah,
he's right. Like I can't live and breathe your best interests if I know that you are one benching away or one other person offering a little more
$1 away
from leaving.
Yes, I don't want to be here anymore. The Washington State kid is now at Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
They love him in the Palouse.
You know what? You know why he got that job in Washington State? Because Cam Ward left to go to Miami.
There you go. There's a job open. I'm taking that job there.
It's just this open doors.
This cannot sustain. This cannot.
How about
be.
this?
Yeah.
You can leave once.
Transfer one time?
Transfer one time. No penalty, no nothing. You can transfer one time because what it would do is...
I think that might be fair.
And I'll even give you a little carve-out.
Or is it back to the old school? Because the coach can leave whenever he wants.
But if the coach leaves, you get another one.
Oh, okay.
If your coach leaves, then you get...
If he takes off, I get another...
I get another one.
Okay, that's like, what do you call that? Reviews.
Yeah.
I get a challenge.
Yeah.
So I get one, and if he leaves, I get another.
If my coach is staying here and I leave, and I go to this next one, and that guy stays there, I'm there.
That sounds fair to me. I don't know why that wouldn't be fair.
Because I need to wait my turn, maybe. I need to get a little better. I need to be coached.
And I can build a program as a coach.
Yes. And especially if I get the guy second.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I can build around you and not have to worry about you leaving the next year.
We fixed college football.
No,
Done.
we didn't.
Yeah. Now all we need is to be...
Right.
Alabama's asking their fans for money. Are you kidding me?
That's horrible. That is horrible. And you know what's funny? He's going to get it.
Of course he's going to get it. Because hey, look, they care.
SC
they want
should
to
try that. SC should do that. Crowdsource your money. I bet you get more money than you think.
You get some.
There's some SC money out there that's just, they haven't kicked in yet.
Alabama asking you money. Stop.
Next it'll be Notre Dame.
NFL picks against the spread, and yes, Emily is going to participate because Emily. That's coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN. Is your vehicle due for service? It might be, and if you're even close, why not head in your neighborhood Valvoline Instant Oil Change before you head out on the road for the holidays? We've been talking about Christmas and the holidays and the music and all the wonderful stuff that you get to go do with your friends and family. Imagine if that trip started with you broken down on the side of the road. That's kind of a bummer way to start the holidays, right? Why not take that and eliminate that? Get in to your neighborhood Valvoline Instant Oil Change before you head out of town for that holiday party, and you can get oil changes, tire rotations, transmission care, wipers, just a whole lot more. Just pull up, drive in, and drive out in about 15 minutes. You don't even have to get out of your car at Valvoline, right? Quick and easy automotive maintenance services for busy people like you and me. You can listen to the Travis DeMarco Show. You can chill out, listen to a little music. You can take a quick nap if you want to do it, while the expert technicians make sure that your ride is at its best. There are 80 spots in and around Southern California ready to get your ride ready for the road in no time at all. Go to SoCalOilChange.com to find one of those 80 spots and to get game-winning coupons off of your next Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
710 ESPN, the destination for LA sports this fall.
Here comes LeBron and slam dunk right in Paul George's face and a foul.
Lakers basketball.
Got it back. Another three. Good. What a night for Austin Reeves.
Rams football.
Cup of the six. Cup to the pylon. Touchdown, Cooper Cup. Touchdown, LA.
The USC Trojans.
Hands off the marks. Up the middle. Into the end zone. Touchdown. They're going wild in half of this stadium as the Trojans are going to pull off the upset. How do you do?
LAFC.
Oh, flip for LA Football Club. Did he?
The LA Kings and Angels baseball.
The all-new ESPN LA app, your destination for LA sports.
At Children's Hospital Los Angeles, we're a nationally recognized leader in pediatric care, honored by U.S. News and World Report as one of the best in the country. Here, we achieve amazing breakthroughs that change lives. From groundbreaking cancer therapies that offer new hope to young patients, to advanced heart procedures that save lives. We partner with families to conquer challenges and achieve extraordinary outcomes. Choose the best care for your child at chla.org.
Hey, it's Mace. There's more fun watching the NBA playing Sleeper Picks. Download the Sleeper app today. Pick more or less on at least two players' projected stats, points, rebounds, assists, and more. If you're right, you can win up to 100 times your cash. For a limited time, new users just have to play $5 and they get $55 in free entries. Download the Sleeper app. Use code 710. That's code 710.
Must be 18 years old. Promo code location and other restrictions apply. Minimum deposit $25. See terms of use for details. Please play responsibly. Call 1-800-426-2537 for help.
Hey, everybody, excited to have with me in studio the one and only Dr. Monica Madden from Beverly Hills Ortho. Hi, Dr. Madden.
Hi, thanks for having me. This is exciting.
All right, let's get to why we want everybody to listen carefully, because you have a special offer for ESPN LA listeners. Tell me about it.
We're really happy to be part of the ESPN LA family and so grateful for everyone listening right now. We are giving the first 5 people who register now and every time this airs $1,000 off Invisalign or braces treatment. Just go to BeverlyHillsOrtho.com and enter the code SMILE and you're on your way.
So enter the code SMILE at BeverlyHillsOrtho.com and I could get $1,000 off Invisalign?
Yes, absolutely.
And what if I wanted to just call the office? Can I get the offer that way?
Yes, absolutely. Just say SMILE and you heard it on ESPN.
877-7 Let's Do This.
Yes.
Or, Monica, as I like to say, BeverlyHillsOrtho.com.
Hey, it's Mace. You have never experienced anything like Cosm. This season, take your NBA experience to a new level. Catch all the NBA action in immersive shared reality with their massive 8K plus wraparound dome display. Go courtside this holiday season at Cosm Los Angeles. Use our exclusive discount code ESPNLA. Get 20% off any NBA event in December. Limited tickets still available for the NBA doubleheader on Christmas Day. Get your tickets now at Cosm.com. That's COSM.com.
Hey guys, it's Cappy. You've heard me talk about my personal situation with my divorce and subsequent custody battle in the past, and I know that you need a team behind you to get the justice you deserve. My friend Mark Reel and his team at Real Fathers Rights are here to help you guys. Visit realfathersrights.com/710. That's REEL, realfathersrights.com/710, or call 323-870-1611. That's 323-870-1611. Real Fathers Rights, the Father's Rights Attorneys.
Time out. Your body goals don't have an off season. GNC is ready to help you get a stronger start on the new year with help building more muscle and proven weight loss support. Need a boost? We're ready with GNC vitamins for your longest winter days. Want the best energy drinks? They're at GNC. Never tried creatine before? Get ready to be amazed. GNC coaches are ready to help you in stores everywhere, and you can shop our full collection of flavors and online exclusives at GNC.com. GNC, live well.
Great game. You got into the end zone again and again. How'd it feel?
Awesome. Like getting a new iPhone again and again. I just got the new iPhone 16 Pro today.
Really?
Yeah, and with AT&T Next Up Anytime, I can upgrade early every year.
Very nice.
Feel like an MVP again. Learn how to get the new iPhone 16 Pro on us and the latest iPhone every year with AT&T Next Up Anytime. AT&T. Connecting changes everything. Offer subject to change. Additional fees, terms, and restrictions apply. $0 offer may not be available on future iPhones. Next Up Anytime feature may be discontinued at any time. See att.com/iPhone for details.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN, your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
Heading into the home stretch, 3 weeks to go in the NFL regular season, and that's when we cap it. We do a postseason tournament as well, DeMarco.
Oh, nice.
So
okay.
I'm going to hopefully make a furious rally in the postseason. I'm in last place. I have 58 points. DeMarco and Jorge are tied for second place with 73 points, and Emily has 81 points. She is in first place, and obviously she is off this week. Mm-hmm. But both Laura and I reached out to her separately saying, hey, how do you want to do this today? And my suggestion to Emily was, hey, you're comfortably in the lead. I think you got this thing. You just want Laura to pick for her. For you, and she said no.
She said no. She said she would join live, but she can't. But she did send in her picks, and I'm like, girl, I'm pretty good at this too.
Well, she's not going to let you do it.
She's
so
up.
she goes down. It's her own fault.
Yep.
Right.
True.
All right. So as it turns out, Emily has the first pick.
We're 8 points.
Yeah.
We're within striking distance.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, okay.
For sure.
Okay.
Laura, so you're going to pick first here. Here's the first game we're going to do. We start with the Rams every time. The Rams are in New York. They are taking on the Jets. The Jets are 3-point home underdogs. The Rams are the favorite. Who does Emily have?
Emily has the Rams as her 4, and it says Jets suck, and so does Aaron Rodgers.
That sounds like something she would say. She's not an Aaron Rodgers person. Jorge, what do you got?
Yeah, I feel confident about the Rams. Since I had to wave the flag. Take the Rams at 4 as well.
Are you getting on board?
Yeah.
All
Rams
right.
at 4.
I'm going to take the Rams as well. I'm not going to put them at the top simply because of what you and I have talked about, DeMarco.
Yeah.
This does feel a little trappy. This does feel like they might keep some stuff in their back pocket. Maybe it might be a little bit closer. I think the Rams win this game, but I wouldn't be shocked if it was under that 3-point margin. So I'm going to take the Rams at the bottom at 1.
The spread is 3.
Spread is 3.
Spread is 3.
Rams are 3-point favorites.
I will take the Rams at 4. I think the Rams win. I think they cover. Aaron Rodgers is a jerk, but he's playing good football right now. And he's got 2 good receivers. It won't be easy, but I'm taking the Rams at 4.
All right, Jorge, you're going first on the next one. It's a game tonight. It's Thursday Night Football. The Broncos are in town to take on the Los Angeles Chargers. You see how I got that right? I still don't get it right very often. What do you got? I'm sorry. Chargers 3-point favorites at home.
Give me San Diego at my 3.
San
Diego does not exist anymore.
3. Well, the city does. And the hearts and
the
minds.
San Diego Chargers don't exist anymore.
Well, kind of they do a little bit. I too am going to take San Diego, Jorge. I'm going to put them at the top. I'm going to take them all the way up there. I think Jim Harbaugh has done as good of a job with this team as you could have done in year one. And the Chargers are going to be a good football team very, very soon. They're going to make the playoffs. I don't know if they'll win a playoff game, but coming into next season, the Chargers are going to be one of those teams we're talking about. Give me them at 4.
Wow. I'll also take the Chargers. I'm worried about the Broncos, though. I do believe in Bo Nix. I do believe in Bo Nix.
You do?
He has played good football. I think Sean Payton has really rubbed off on him. Yeah, let's see. 20 touchdowns to 11 picks. Turned it over a lot lately, so I'm going to go with the Chargers, the L.A. Chargers, as my 2. I'll take them as a 2. Yes.
Laura via Emily.
She has the Broncos as her 3, and it says Denver is better than people think, and I think the Chargers won't be able to keep up offensively.
We'll see.
She's right about that. The Broncos are better than what you think.
They're the 6th seeded team right now, right? That's about what I think they are.
But most people have ruled them out as if they're not even a contender.
Well, I don't think they're a contender to win a playoff game, but they're going to make the play. With a rookie quarterback making the playoffs, that's pretty darn good.
They're better than what you think. And they paid Garrett Bowles. Did you know that? They paid their left tackle. They paid him for the future, yes. So they're solidifying as well.
All right, Raiders are our next game. The Raiders are at home. These are 2 of the worst teams in the league. The Raiders hosting Jacksonville. Jacksonville stinks.
Yes.
And they're still underdogs to the Raiders, right? The Raiders by 1.5. I think I've missed the Raiders. Was this week 16? So they've played 15 games. I think I've missed them 14 times. The Raiders, give me the Raiders at 2. DeMarco.
At 2. I'm going to either one. Whatever I pick is going to be a 1.
Okay.
I don't trust either one of these football
teams. They're both bad.
They're both bad. Who started for the Jacksonville? Was it Mac?
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones.
The Mac Jones experience.
I'm going to take the Raiders as my 1. Yes.
The Raiders don't have anybody that's much better than Mac Jones.
But Mac Jones starting NFL should not be same sentence. I'm taking Raiders.
Emily via Laura.
So she has Jaguars 1 and says, who cares game? I think the Jaguars will win because a broken clock is right twice a day.
Yeah.
Mac Jones is the counterpoint to that. And I'm within that. Jorge.
I'll take the Raiders at my 1.
Raiders at 1. Okay, we got a little bit of a spread there. Last game, DeMarco, you are going first, and it is a really good game. This number really surprises me. Baltimore hosting Pittsburgh.
Ooh.
6.5-point favorites, the Ravens.
Wow.
Yeah.
6.5.
6.5. So they got to beat them by a touchdown or more.
You know, I will take Baltimore as my 3.
Is it at Baltimore? Sorry.
It is in Baltimore, yes.
It's in Baltimore. They're at home. It's AFC North ball at its worst, which means at its best.
Right.
It's going to be a
scoring.
slugfest in a phone booth.
Yep.
But I will take Lamar Jackson and being special on that day. Baltimore as my 3.
Emily via Laura.
So she obviously has the Steelers at a 2. It says, got it right with the Steelers bouncing back from the loss to the Eagles. Otherwise, it will have a pretty bad skid because they also face the Chiefs on Christmas.
Oh, that's right. They got that very short week. They got a Wednesday night game coming up. Jorge.
Give me Baltimore at my 2.
Baltimore at 2. Yeah. And I am going to take Pittsburgh at the 3. Mike Tomlin as the favorite. Mike Tomlin as an underdog in the division.
Lock.
And he's getting 6.5 points.
Lock.
Yeah, I like that. By the way, the final score of that game might be 5-3.
Could be.
So to 6.5 seems like a high number. Then again, I have 58 points, so what the heck do I know? I'm not the fade my picks all day long, and you'll probably do all right.
You know, Lamar Jackson's thrown 9 touchdowns and 0 picks in the last 3 weeks.
Sounds about right.
He's
really
fire.
good.
Yes.
He's really good. Why does he struggle in the playoffs the way he does?
I told you, it's got to be because of how he plays, the style he plays. By the time you get to December and January, he's worn out. But it seems like they may have paced him the right way.
I was going to say, he doesn't look worn out right now.
Yeah, they're not overusing him, and that's because of Derrick Henry. They've got a running game now.
I think everybody in the AFC has and I don't even want to say it's a built-in excuse, because I don't think it's an excuse.
Yeah.
I think it's a built-in explanation. Michael Jordan. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Like
guy.
the reason that Charles Barkley and Karl Malone and Patrick Ewing and those guys don't have rings is because Michael Jordan was around.
He was there. Yes, I agree. I just had that discussion last night. Somebody is they're throwing in. They're all in on Buffalo and Josh Allen, and I said that's a good one. But
yeah.
The only problem is Mahomes is out there. I would never bet against Patrick Mahomes in any scenario.
It goes back to what we were talking about with Montana back in the 80s and the early 90s. It's
Yes.
like I get that maybe they're not what they, but that's Joe Montana.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to see somebody take him out before I'm convinced he can be taken out.
True, and you got to go through there, right?
No.
Not yet?
Right now in the AFC, it would go through...
One loss.
Oh, KC, yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got to go through there.
I thought we were talking about Buffalo.
And when I say Mahomes, I mean everything. You got to go to Arrowhead and Andy Reid. All that is Mahomes. That's why I would never, ever pick against Patrick Mahomes right now.
Not until somebody beats him.
Exactly.
Not until somebody beats him. The Dump, coming up next. It's Trav and DeMarco, 710 ESPN. 13 years. Patrick Mahomes, right, wins year after year after year. You know who else does? Rotolo Chevrolet. 13 years in a row, they've won Dealer of the Year. That's how good they are at that. And what it is taking care of you, making sure you get what you want at the price you want, and that you're going to feel great about it along the way at Rotolo Chevrolet. Courteous, transparent, upfront. And you've heard me talk about all the people that I've gotten to know at Rotolo over the years. And I couldn't mean it more from the heart. They take great care of you. You feel really good about it. I've been driving Silverado Tux from Rotolo for years. I've bought cars from Rotolo Chevrolet. My daughter drives a car from Rotolo Chevrolet. I trust them. They're good folks that are going to give you a great car at a great price and make you feel good about it. So go see for yourself what all the fun is about, why Mike Capozio is dancing on TV, why I've been telling you about them for years and years and years, because they know what they're doing and they're going to take great care of you at Rotolo Chevrolet. Right off the 210 freeway, Sierra Avenue exit, they got all the Silverados, all the Chevy cars and trucks, and if you can't get in, go online, rotolochevy.com. That's ROTOLO, rotolochevy.com, and make sure you tell them that Travis sent you.
The biggest show on the radio.
Mason and Ireland, weekdays at noon.
I put this question into ChatGPT, and I can't believe what came out.
Okay.
It says, write a new version of the 12 Days of Christmas involving Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN. Now, let me go to the end, the very last one, so you can hear all 12.
Yeah.
On the 12th day of Christmas, Ireland gave to me 12 bets on Ireland, 11 rants for Mason, 10 picks for Sunday, 9 drops of Morales, 8 sound drops playing, 7 trivia stumpers, 6 callers yelling, 5 commercial breaks, 4 parlay bets, 3 Rams debates, 2 Lakers wins, and a hot take on ESPN.
Wow, how good is that?
Is that crazy?
It's great, right?
That's why AI is taking over the world right there.
Steve Mason and John Ireland, next at noon.
Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN.
Next Gen is the official plumbing, heating, and AC company of SoCal sports fans. For just $14.99 a month, enjoy year-round coverage for all your plumbing, heating, and AC needs. No unexpected timeouts, just total peace of mind. As a Next Gen member, you get complimentary multi-point tune-ups, annual water heater flushes, plumbing safety inspections, and VIP 2-hour priority service. Don't miss out. Call 833-3-NEXGEN today or visit nextgenaaronplumbing.com.
NEXGEN, call 833-3NEXTGEN.
Hey guys, Sedano here. Holiday season is upon us, and there's no better way to celebrate with loved ones than with Tequila Mandala, award-winning artisanal small batch premium sippy tequila made from the finest mature agaves. It turns tequila fans into Tequila Mandala fanatics. Make sure you try all of them, from their Blanco to their Reposado, Añejo, and their flawless Extra Añejo. Up your game with Tequila Mandala and experience the best award-winning premium tequila available everywhere fine tequilas are sold. Visit their website, tequilamandala.com, for more details.
Texting enrolls you in recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone.
Lower T?
Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called Tesnor, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again, at work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text TAP to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast, absolutely free. Text TAP to 321-321. That's TAP to 321-321.
It's time for everything we haven't gotten to today. Yes, it's time for the dump.
So, DeMarco, one of the things that you and I got to do together was go to the Dodger celebration, the parade here downtown.
Oh, can I show you something?
Yeah, please.
See that scar right there at my finger? I got that the day of the parade.
What happened?
We were turning that corner down the alley, going down those stairs.
Yeah.
We took a right.
Yeah.
I hooked it on something.
Ow.
Yeah, but this is like my reminder of the World Series. Me and you.
Okay.
So forever. This will be
You're
right here.
You're scarred. You have a Travis scar on your finger. According to a report from TMZ, the Dodger parade cost the team just a hair under $2 million. They spent on law enforcement. They spent an additional about $300,000 on fire department officials as well. That comes to a grand total of $2.028 million spent across LAPD, LAFD just to supervise the Dodger World Series parade. Can I just say on behalf of everybody who's at that parade, thank you.
Worth every penny.
Worth every penny.
Yes.
Right? That it was such a great party to be down there. It was safe. The police were chill. The fire department was chill. The fans were chill. And every time you turned around, a couple of cops standing there. And it made everybody, I think, feel pretty good about it, right? Like, hey, we're all here to have a good time to celebrate the Dodgers. And the Dodgers picked up a tab to make everybody have an environment that everybody felt great in. Is awesome.
That was the first time I've been around that many Californians, and it didn't smell like California, if you know what I'm saying.
Well,
there were a lot of cops out there.
There were a lot of cops out there. And there were a lot of people enjoying what California has to offer.
That's what I'm saying, but it was chill.
It was chill. Look,
it didn't turn into Amsterdam.
It was one of those, don't be crazy, and we'll let you live your life.
We're here for the Dodgers.
Right?
Yes.
You want to have a beer? Go ahead. You want to smoke a joint? Go ahead.
Remember the guy that was blasted? We were walking out.
Yeah.
And the cop was cool.
It was exactly what you hoped.
Yes.
Have we never told that story?
Never at all.
So DeMarco and I, the parade ends, and we're walking back to the station, and there's a guy, how far ahead was it? 34 yards?
Couple steps ahead, yeah.
And he's
weaving.
Messed. He can barely stand up, and he's staggering down the street, left, right, and he's crashing into things. He's extremely intoxicated.
Yes.
And you see a cop see him, and the cop's like, all right, I got to do something. This is not chill. I have to do something about this. And he goes over to him, and he stops him and says, have you been drinking? And the guy says, yes. And he goes, I'll tell you what, I got a chair over here. Why don't you come and just sit down for a while? And the guy's like, no, I'm good. And he goes, you're not. I'm offering you a chance to come and sit in this chair for a few minutes until you're ready to move on to wherever it is you're going.
Collect yourself.
Yeah. And the guy, through all the haze of whatever's on, realized, hey, I'm getting a good chance here.
I'm getting a break here.
I'm getting a break. Yeah. I'm going to go sit in that chair. And DeMarco and I are like, that's how that's supposed to go.
And the cop looked exactly like you thought he would look.
Yeah.
Pure, right from Central Casting.
And right. It was, we both at the time like, that's how that's supposed to go.
That's it right there. Yes.
Hey, I'm going to need you to sit down and sleep this off, or I'm going to have to take you to jail.
I'm just as happy as you
sit
are.
Down. And the guy, at least, he got it right. He got it right. To put that number in context, the $2.028 million, there are only 7 players on the current Tampa Bay roster who make more than that per season.
So that's a lot, right?
No,
$2 million?
No, that's not very many.
No, for a parade to spend that much money on the parade, that's a lot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, that's a nice. But it's also goes to show you that Dodgers, the Rays won't pay their players. The Dodgers are spending that much on their parade.
On the parade, that's just rude.
Yeah.
But I never knew how much you spend on parades. You should go all out for your fans.
Everybody had a great time, and this. because the last time they won the World Series was in the height of the pandemic, and we couldn't do anything like that. It was like almost like a double parade.
It was amazing.
It was great.
And you guys were at different vantage points because Laura would call in from certain areas, and you guys would call in from certain areas, and everything just. Everybody was on the same page.
Yeah, we didn't hook up until towards the end.
We lost you. We started together, and then we went off, and then we met up again later on. Yeah,
it was a great.
Even when I was leaving after the show and all that had happened, the people coming this way to kind of continue the party. Everybody was just in this chill mood. Yeah, getting back down here.
Great,
so
great.
Got a little hairy on the trash truck though.
I wasn't
trying to climb up on the trash.
Oh my God, that was a
thing. Got a little hairy on the trash truck.
No, on the trees and on the light poles.
When the trash truck started to list to one side, I'm like, I don't think so, man.
Not a good idea.
I'm going to stand on the high side of the trash truck,
no doubt,
for a couple of minutes. Tyler Higbee is going to play this weekend for the Rams.
Goodness,
what does that do for them, DeMarco?
You know, he's got fresh legs. He's one of my favorite Rams of all time. I can't wait to see him on the field because I know how much he wants to get back out there and help his football team. And he's the best tight end you got. With all due respect to the guys that have played, he knows the offense. There's no hesitation when it comes to play calling.
Why did the Colby Parkinson thing not work it better?
You got to look within him. He's gotten the opportunities. He's been given every opportunity that Higbee got as a tight end. It just did not look the same. So your best tight end is coming back to the lineup.
Look, we talked about it so much. Like the early part of the season, they were shorthanded on the offensive line. They were shorthanded at wide receiver. They've been kind of shorthanded at tight end most of the year, and you're getting him back at this time. We've seen Matthew Stafford go to Tyler Higbee in big moments over the years.
I said this earlier. This is 2018, 2019. If you're going to make the Pro Bowl at tight end in Sean McVay's offense, you are a bad man.
Yeah.
Because of what they ask you to do. Block like a tackle, run routes like a receiver, and then, catch screens and get up the field. So Higbee is that guy.
Happy birthday for today. Alyssa Milano turns 51 years old today.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's the boss?
Who's the boss?
Who's the boss? She's been Charmed. She's been in a number of movies. Huge Dodger fan, by the way.
I'm mixing her up.
She's a fashion designer. Who are you thinking of?
Who was in Fantastic Four?
Jessica Alba.
Jessica Alba. Okay,
they look a little alike.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There you go. Okay. Either one. We're good.
Yeah. No, sure.
Yeah, we're good.
Alyssa Milano came out with that
Charmed.
Charmed for sure. And she had the line of Major League Baseball clothing. Like she had the idea of like all the stuff, like if you went to Dick's or wherever to buy gear, it was all for men. And she's like, well, there's a million female sports fans. Some of this stuff should be cut for women designed for women. And she signed that and licensed her business to MLB and all that kind of stuff. So she's very, very smart.
She's gorgeous.
Yes, she is.
Yes.
You like magic? Not the tricks, not Magic
like
Johnson.
David Blaine magic. Yeah, sure.
Chris Angel turns 56 years old
I don't
today.
like his magic. His magic is scary.
What is his magic?
It's like he summons the dark energy.
Oh.
So it's like magic. It's wow, you made that floater disappear, but it's like the dark spirits type stuff. Yeah. Chris Angel.
But it's just not really magic.
I don't know, man. David Blaine had me fooled. There's no way. No way.
I can read your thoughts.
So here's my thing.
Don't you start with that.
I'm not saying that there aren't incredibly skilled magicians at being able to execute the sleight of hand and all the things they like. It's a wonderful skill and it's mesmerizing. But it's not magic.
Wait,
it's just I just don't know how to do it.
From me to you.
Yeah.
You're Isaac Bruce. I am me. This is at the Super Bowl. David Blaine had Isaac Bruce sign a card, his signature on a card.
Like a playing card?
Like a playing card. Okay. And then threw all the cards on the ground and did this little act like his eyes rolled backwards and says, over there, 25 yards away, under the turf, was Isaac Bruce's card. How did you do that in front of all of us?
I don't know, but I know it wasn't magic.
He did it to Harrison Ford. Same thing.
Oh, is that the get out of my house?
Yeah, he was inside the orange.
Yeah,
Isaac took off running.
That's crazy.
Like, get away from me.
Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol was published. You ready?
Yeah.
1843.
Get out of town.
You were just a kid.
How many times have that story been told, right? The story, Ebenezer Scrooge, the three ghosts that come to visit you. Your favorite version is
Bill Murray.
Of course.
Scrooged.
Of course.
It's great.
Oh, when the things were just a nickel.
Look at that. See? Is there another one?
There's the Scrooge McDuck, which I also like, where Scrooge McDuck is swimming in the gold coins. I always like that.
He got that vault.
Yeah, he's got the vault.
And he counts every coin.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
He's got the little thing, the monocle that he's looking at through.
Yes.
That's a good version
Good story.
of it.
Yes.
the last Rolls-Royce Silver Ghost, the first, quote, best car in the world, was sold in London, England in 1924.
How much? No price?
Does not say, probably maybe $100.
$100.
Couple
wow.
$100.
I will Google this.
Yeah.
Expensive back then.
Yeah.
Did you ever want a Rolls?
No, it's never my thing.
No, anybody Rolls?
I'll take a
Rolls?
DeLorean
I
over a
wanted
Rolls.
one.
Did you really?
What did I tell you yesterday? If you said you could pick whatever car in the world you want to
What did you
drive,
say?
a Suburban or a Tahoe.
Oh, Bourbon. Okay.
Yeah.
You dreamed of a Suburban as a kid?
I'm not a car. I want big, roomy.
Oh.
Big, put all the stuff in it. Like
but kids our age were like Lamborghini, Ferrari.
I drive like an old lady.
Even back before you were driving. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Nope. I'm waiting for the light to turn green. I'm going nice and slow.
Well,
yeah.
Everybody picked either Ferrari, Lamborghini. I had one guy that picked a Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow. We're like, what the heck is that?
I wanted a roll. I've always said, I told my mom, when I can buy that thing cash, Mama, I made it.
There you go. That's
She's
true.
like, no, it's a house. I'm like, nah, the Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
Two very different movies debuted on this day in 1986. Platoon.
Oh.
Great movie.
Hard movie.
Dark, depressing,
yeah.
sad.
I'm with Barnes.
Yeah, that's a tough movie. And something a little bit easier to digest. Little Shop of Horrors.
Almost as good, yes, but still
different.
Still scary.
I remember I went to see it.
It's a mutant plant that's eating
that
people.
eats people,
right?
But there's a lot of singing and dancing, so
okay.
you're like, okay,
that makes it easier. Yeah.
Well, I remember going to see Little Shop of Horrors in theaters. Steve Martin, Rick Moranis,
yes.
and a handful of other people. And I'm thinking, okay, Steve Martin is going to be funny, and he plays the dentist.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's going on?
The abusive dentist.
Yeah, he got off and hurting people. Remember,
right,
I'd love when he'd jump off his motorcycle and it would park itself.
Yes.
Made me laugh every time. I'm like, I don't even know what this movie is, but I loved it.
Yeah. The singer from the Four Tops was the voice of the plant.
Oh, Seymour?
Seymour, yes.
Feed me Seymour. No, Seymour was the guy.
The guy, but
the
feed
plant,
me Seymour.
The Audrey.
Was it Audrey?
The Audrey 2.
Okay.
The
Audrey 2. That's
because
right.
he was in love with Audrey.
Eating people.
Deal or No Deal premiered on NBC.
Never watched an episode.
Oh, do you understand the concept?
Yeah, it's suitcases, right? Deal
it's
or no deal.
suitcase, and you say, "Give me case number 5," and they open up the case, and it says $10,000.
And you can
take it or leave it.
Yeah.
Right? And you can pick the next case, and you might get a lower number or you might get a higher number. And one of the cases has $1 million in it.
Oh.
But the bank keeps offering you a deal. Like, take this or nothing, because you can also kind of crap out.
Yeah.
And I've always thought that the wrinkle that game needed was I need to know how much money that person makes. Because if you make $500,000, yes.
Oh,
because if you make $500,000 and you get a $10,000 case, it's like, I'm going to roll the dice. I'm going to take another shot. But if you make $30,000 and you open a $50,000 case,
that's
I got to take that money.
Anybody making $500,000 is not going to be on a show.
No, well, who knows?
I mean, not a contestant on the show.
Never know.
Okay, you never know.
If you're walking down the street and say, hey, you want to come in and deal or no deal, you got to wear the solid color T-shirt.
Yeah.
I just thought that would add an interesting
I never
wrinkle.
watched. I thought it was all about the girls with the...
They're pretty girls opening cases.
Okay, yeah. They become famous, right?
I believe Meghan Markle was a deal or no deal.
That's where I heard it from. You're
girl.
right. Okay.
Yeah, she fits the bill.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
Married a prince.
Very pretty. Yeah, it worked out for her.
There you go.
And she was on Suits. She was
deal
good on Suits.
or no deal?
Did you watch Suits?
I did watch Suits.
Yeah, Suits.
Good show.
There's Suits LA is coming out. I saw a commercial for it.
Really?
The other day.
Man.
Supercross Talk coming up next. Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
Multi-platinum pop artist, Andy Grammer.
You gotta keep your head up, and you can let your head down.
Andy Grammer, the Monster 2025 Tour. Fantasy Springs Resort Casino, Friday, February 28th. Get tickets now at fantasyspringsresort.com. Don't miss a night with Andy Grammer performing all the hits. Check more at andygrammer.com.
Now stay true.
You know that old saying, you can have it fast or you can have it good? When it comes to hiring, ZipRecruiter has put that saying to bed. Because with ZipRecruiter, when you need to hire someone fast, you get them fast and you get the best person for your job. ZipRecruiter's powerful matching technology immediately starts showing your job to the right candidates. Get in the end zone with ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
Don't you love the sounds of the holiday season? The bells, the sleighs, woohoo! If so, your holiday's now even more magical because now during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event, you can take home your favorite Hyundai with some of the season's greatest savings.
Drive away now in one of our most popular models with 0% APR and 0 payments for 90 days. Only during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Offer ends January 2nd. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
Hey, it's Mace. You have never experienced anything like Cosm. This season, take your NBA experience to a new level. Catch all the NBA action in immersive shared reality with their massive 8K plus wraparound dome display. Go courtside this holiday season at Cosm Los Angeles. Use our exclusive discount code ESPNLA. Get 20% off any NBA event in December. Limited tickets still available for the NBA doubleheader on Christmas Day. Get your tickets now at Cosm.com. That's COSM.com.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. At Los Angeles International Airport, changes are arriving daily to help reduce traffic, save travelers time, and transform the travel experience. The LAX Economy parking structure is now open with thousands of smart parking spaces, as well as hundreds of EV charging stations. Modernized terminals have biometric gates for faster boarding, and in the future, the People Mover train will connect travelers to LA Metro. For more information, go to their website, flylax.com/transforminglax. That's flylax.com/transforminglax.
Gear up and get out to Kelsey's at Pachanga, the top spot in the Temecula Valley to watch all the Monday Night Football action. Dozens of TVs means all your favorite games, plus a M&F food menu fit for the greatest fans. Sliders, loaded tater tots, pulled pork pizza, and a lot more. Plus, you'll find beers on tap and incredible craft cocktails at Kelsey's. Visit Pachanga.com and follow at Pachanga Casino on Instagram for info about special and exclusive NFL team appearances. We'll see you at Kelsey's at Pachanga.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles. KRDC AM 1110 Pasadena, Los Angeles.
K256CX 99.1 FM Pasadena, Los Angeles.
It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk.
Super Crosstalk presented by In-N-Out Burger. In-N-Out. That's what a hamburger is all about.
It's time for Super Crosstalk.
Momo is here. We think John is in Sacramento and is here. John?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. John is here.
Line one. Go.
Buffalo, hello.
Are you guys staying over in Sacramento? You're just there.
Oh, are we staying over? Oh. We have 4 fun-filled days in the state capital.
Yeah.
Enjoy that.
Now,
We play tonight, and then we play again on Saturday. So we're stuck here for 4 days.
Will you go to tour the capital? Yeah.
Hell no.
No?
Did you bring your golf clubs?
No.
No.
And
What are you
here's
gonna
why.
do? Yeah.
It's 40 degrees here.
Oh,
that's
okay.
tough.
Okay.
That's tough.
Well, tonight we got a game. Tomorrow I'm going to do the show.
Yeah.
And then Saturday, at least it's an afternoon game. It's a 3 o'clock game, and then we're heading home.
That's
and
not so
Trav, I
bad.
will tee it up on Sunday.
Okay.
But
There's good
why
golf
did
in
you,
Sacramento.
why did you bring up deal or no deal? What was the significance?
Today was the debut back in whatever year that was. Hold on.
Okay, so
that's the Howie Mandel one,
Yeah,
right?
that's the one. Yeah. Did you watch the show?
Oh, yeah. So a neighbor of mine, DeMarco, was in charge of the models who held the suitcases.
How do you get that job? Yeah.
Exactly. And so there are 50 of them. And they one day came to his office as a group, and they said, we don't think we are paid enough relative to how much money the show makes. And my friend said...
They're so gifted.
This never
they
ends
held
well.
that suitcase so perfectly.
Yeah, my friend says to them, you're probably right. You're probably underpaid based on how much the show makes. But let me tell you something. I could go down to the Manhattan Beach Pier and stay there for 1 hour and replace all 50 of you for half of what we pay you.
That's a tough negotiation.
Get out of my
right
office. And they turned around and got out of the office, and that was it. That's the end of the
I think you're the one that told me this story, John, but this goes back to the David Hasselhoff, the car is the star.
That's Mason told me that story.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, the car is the
Car is the
star. Yeah.
By the way,
know your value.
Famous models from the suitcase.
Meghan Markle.
Meghan Markle, yes.
Yeah. That's the only one I know.
There's one. There's one more. Chrissy Teigen.
Oh, yeah. She's married to John Legend.
No way.
Yeah.
I didn't know she was on that show.
She could have pulled a briefcase like it was nobody's business.
I don't even know if they. I think they just had to open it. I think it was on
Just
a pedestal.
like that, yeah.
I think you just had to open it.
And now it's gotten so confusing because it's a Deal or No Deal Island, which I have no idea. They've
how do you get on that?
There's an island
Deal
now?
or No Deal, and Joe Manganiello, who's
Sofia
Sofia
Vergara.
Vergara's ex. He's the host of it.
Oh, they're no longer together?
No, I think they split up.
Travis, where have you been?
I have not been on my Us Weekly beat, I guess.
Yes.
I missed out on that
Pee Wee
one.
Herman fell in love
So,
with him.
Mace, you told me something. DeMarco said it, Laura said it, and now you're backing up on it as well.
What?
I don't want a flocked Christmas tree?
No, you do not want a flocked Christmas tree.
John?
They look really, really fake. That's
They
the
do
only
look
thing.
fake. And by the way, they're crumbly, and
Yes.
you will end up with that white powdery
It's a
stuff
mess.
all over your house.
Yes.
It's terrible.
I want
Don't
one.
do it.
I want one.
Why do you want a flock Christmas tree?
I think they look good.
Run it by Susan.
Yeah, so she's vetoed it for 20 plus
By
years.
the way, is apparently on the ladder hanging lights at your house
By
without
herself.
your assistance at all.
Right.
I don't do ladders.
Oh man! But
Yeah.
you let your wife do ladders with no
she seems
supervision.
fine. She's very strong.
Oh.
She's a capable,
You don't
independent
help. You
woman.
don't say, hey,
okay,
Susan,
look,
let me
put your
hold
foot
this
on the
for you.
ladder.
You're on the
Look,
top step.
I should offer to help. I've come to realize that that's a mistake. But I honestly think if I went out there to hold the ladder for her, she'd be like, "What are you doing? Leave me alone.
Yeah,
I'm
get
fine."
away from me. You're
Really?
screwing up my
Yes.
process.
Well, not only that, like, what do you think I'm going to fall? She would take offense that I was helping her. She does not like it when I try to do stuff like that.
All right. Well, I have a
Take
question
one
for
for the team.
Momo.
Do you understand
I
that,
get
Momo?
this, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a question for Ramona.
Uh-huh.
So, Momo, you and Nevin are both Jewish, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys celebrate Christmas as
Yeah,
well?
both. So I grew up. My dad was not Jewish. My mom is. So he always grew up with Christmas. So we just had both.
All right. So this year,
Yeah.
Did
And
you
my
have a
dad-
tree in
my
the
kids-
house?
Yeah, we always had a tree. Still have a tree.
Flock?
this year Hanukkah and Christmas
Yeah.
start on the same day,
Same day.
right?
Yeah.
So does Daniel or both your kids get presents for Hanukkah and Christmas?
Yeah. So what happens is, by virtue of the fact
How
that
do I get
Hanukkah
into
is-
your family?
Yeah. You just get to, so what happens is like, your Hanukkah presents end up being kind of small because you're going to get 8 nights of them.
Okay.
Christmas is like everything is
So
all
that's
in one
like a
day.
dreidel
Yeah.
and a book.
No, like you'll get a stuffed animal. You'll get a.
Is the first night the big night for Hanukkah presents?
Usually, whatever night the party is.
Okay.
So like, I'm gonna do a Hanukkah party where I'm gonna make my own. I'm a big latke maker.
They're so good.
And I make
Oh
real
my God,
latkes.
I love
They're
latkes.
so good.
Do
How
you
do you
want me
make
to bring some?
Oh,
no, but I
yeah.
have to do it for real. Like
See,
it has
I
to be
love-
hot and fresh off the plate.
And I'm a
Oh,
big sour cream guy. I love sour cream.
Yeah,
a lot of people
applesauce.
like
You have
apples.
applesauce? Yeah.
But I'm a big sour cream
Let me see if
guy
I can
with my
figure out how to
latkes.
do it where like. Okay, so you have to make them fresh. No boxes, no
Yeah.
mixes, nothing. You get the real potatoes. You use the food processor. You get the real onions.
Yep.
You mix the potatoes and the onions and some egg and some flour and some salt and so. Oh my god! And you fry them right there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then I put
this
down.
food talk.
I put down paper towels in between each layer of them.
To soak up the oil?
Sop up all the grease.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
and then I say the latkes are ready. Eat them now.
Okay.
Right.
Can
They
I?
have to be eaten within like 30 minutes of frying.
Here's my question: the air fryer rescues all previously fried things back into almost refried.
I have not tried it with
Status.
fresh latkes.
Oh.
I know what
So
you're
wait a
saying.
minute, so
You're
you
trying to
put-
take
You,
some
you
home,
cook
aren't
them
you?
exactly like you cook
Yeah.
them originally, but if you package the ones that don't
That
get eaten
might
or you
work.
make more, you package them up and then you put them in the air fryer for round 2. Like, this
I feel
may
like
be
that
a
could
Travis thing.
But I do kind of like the grease.
I
Yeah,
do too.
grease is
but
delicious.
like
Yeah.
French fries, if you
Yeah.
make too many at home or you have them restaurant,
Yeah.
and have them very often with me, but there's leftover fries. There was no way to salvage those.
No,
They were always
now-
garbage.
No.
Now you
Air
stick them
fryer.
in
You
the air
pop them
fryer.
in the air fryer,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
like brand new.
Back to life.
We
I'll
got
Game
try that
changer.
with latkes. I could
Yeah.
try.
we got an air fryer now. We're putting green beans in there.
Yeah, wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
Green beans are delicious.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and better than eating, Lay's.
Yeah.
Where do we?
Saves too.
Where do we?
Thank you for this, by the
Oh,
way.
absolutely.
Did we bully you into Starbucks
No,
cards?
I think we did.
So I'm driving in, and today's the day I always get
Yeah.
Starbucks cards and hand them out around
Yeah,
the
I like
office,
it.
and you guys are talking about it. I'm like, you're almost like spoiling it for me because you're talking about the
Yeah.
Starbucks gift card.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's perfect. It's a
Yes.
wonderful gift.
No,
Thank you.
yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're
What were you going to
welcome.
ask about the cookies?
Oh, where do we stand? These are not cookies. This
Oh.
is fruitcake.
Okay.
Where do we? So I was talking about it this week. I think fruitcake is delicious.
You love fruitcake?
Gallegos.
You're
from
literally the only one
I
I know
know.
that
a
thinks
guy named Gallegos, or his last name is Gallegos, from San Dimas, sent me this beautiful
Wow.
fruitcake, Collins Street Bakery. So I'm not going to open it now because I know nobody
it's
likes
sealed
it
in
except me.
plastic.
Yeah.
Let me
Look
see.
at that.
Oh,
look
man.
at that.
Enjoy. Go for
It's
it.
pretty.
It is pretty.
Yeah.
You don't like fruitcake?
Not particularly.
Oh, God. I
Do you
love
eat it
fruitcake.
like straight, or do you heat it up with butter on it?
I mean, you answered your own
Yeah,
question.
yeah.
Butter.
Of course, yeah.
Mace, is there rum in a fruitcake?
There can be.
There can be, but I don't think there's rum in this fruitcake.
So one
God,
time when
so
I'm working
heavy.
in,
It's unbelievable how
working in,
dense this is.
in
God.
Texas,
Yep.
and I would always volunteer to work all the holidays because I was from California, and then everybody could go home with their families. So me and another guy were doing the news. I was the sports guy. He was the news anchor.
Uh-huh.
And in between shows, the station has its Christmas party. And somebody brought a fruitcake that had a lot of rum in it.
Okay.
And my guy ate 2 or 3 pieces of fruitcake, and let's just say it was blatantly obvious that he was drunk for all 30 minutes of the newscast. That would be his.
Wow.
I think that was probably his final weekend at that station.
I'd try that kind of fruitcake again. The rum-soaked fruitcake.
Bring it out and just drink it.
Well, we've got
just drink the rum.
on Christmas Eve, Juan's family has a tradition. It's just brandy and vanilla ice cream, and you let the ice cream
sounds
melt,
amazing.
and it becomes
sounds
like
amazing.
We call it nog.
Can you
that's
stop the show
That's
so
the
we can
Christmas
all
Eve.
get some of this?
Okay, it's funny you said nog. Do you guys like? Are you eggnog?
I like
I do like
eggnog.
eggnog.
Yes.
Yeah.
Spike
DeMarco, you like eggnog?
Spike
I like
nog,
eggnog,
yes.
yeah.
Yes.
I do like
Tradition.
spiked eggnog.
No?
No.
Doesn't work
Okay.
for you?
It's
Give me
so
your eggnog and I'll give
rich
you
and
my
creamy.
I'm
There
with
you go.
you, Trav.
Yeah.
When I was a
Rich
kid, I
and
used to like it.
creamy.
I haven't had it in a long
It's
time.
so it's like drinking the worst milkshake that's room
I love
temperature
it.
you've ever had in your
do
It's
life.
got to be cold.
Yeah, I love
Although
it.
I prefer vanilla ice cream with brandy.
That
Yes.
sounds better.
Yeah, that's really good.
I got 20 more recipes I want to talk about.
Let's
so I'm
go.
not.
Good.
So I'm not.
Go to the
Super
food
Crosstalk.
channel and
I'm
do
going
it.
to go get a Starbucks.
Yeah,
Courtesy of my friend Steve Mason. Super Crosstalk is brought to you by In-N-Out. In-N-Out, that's what a hamburger is all about.
Score a win with Amazon Pickup, the MVP of package pickup options. Amazon Pickup is a convenient and secure way to collect your Amazon